Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, you got your favorite host back this week. I said hosts, plural, you know.
Good man.
All righty.
Glad to see you guys.
Chat up. Good to go.
Look how little you look next to me.
It's all right.
You're what, 6'1"?
Something like that. I might have.
You're a little guy. Look at you. Are you sitting up?
Yeah, so the problem is I think my legs are longer than yours, but your torso might be bigger.
Yeah, I don't think so, little guy.
Well, you also got what? 200 pounds on me?
You're what, 170? I've got 130 on you. Over exaggerator. So you...
I'm like 160. But yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to Stay Fishy Friday. Glad to be back.
The live chat's now working.
How you figure?
It's not working for me.
Oh,
what I'm saying.
Oh, there it all is.
It's working for them. It's working for you. There we go. I just had to restart it a couple times. We're good.
Gotcha. Okay, there's live chat. We're going. All right, so we're ready to go. No more of this. What do you call it? You know, hey, do you hear us? Are we live? Can you see us? You know, what was that called? Not very formal. Not what do you call it? Professional. No more of this unprofessional stuff. We're started now. Okay.
All right, we got the chat up. Everyone's piling in. All right, is it Josh's B-Day? No, my B-Day was back on the 7th.
Okay, look. Someone says, Fish reminds me of her. Hey, did they ever address what Joey said? Joey DIY has a video of Rich hitting Tracy. That's absolutely absurd. For one, Joey never met Tracy, and he couldn't have a video of anything if there was such a video. I've never hit Tracy. I was with her 35 years. She's nothing but a joy to be around. Why would he's such an idiot. Like, I'm just deleting this and you know, that's bullshit. You know, he's just going to keep on running his mouth. And one day he's going to find out.
Hey, you know, the way that I think about it, we're not talking about him, but
we never talk about him.
We live rent-free in his head now. He's mentioned us multiple times. And at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what he says.
Yeah.
I'm here doing our own thing, and let's just put that behind us. They have nothing to worry about. I mean, the guy's blocked.
He's blocked from everything from us.
No other communication with him. So that is that. All right, let's see what we can get on here. Happy Fishy Friday, everyone. Yes. Jens Carlson said, cut the mullet. No.
Oh, no, it's all back here. It's back here.
He'll never cut the mullet.
I just got it tied up this time. It's 60 degrees here, and I've been working today, and I got hot. So let me see. Let's see how many people are here.
We got 195.
195, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can start the Tracy update. All right, let me move this down. Okay. Tracy's been doing good. Well, we were all sick. You all know that. Tracy was as sick as we were. You know, I don't know if I got hit the worst because I'm old or something, but everybody else got it for like, 3-4 days and then, maybe a week. I had it for 3 weeks, and it was the death of me. I had no energy. I'm crawling to the bathroom. I'd stand up and I'd have to sit back down because I wanted to pass out. It was all bad. And, finally I'm getting over this and the cough's gone now. And, Tracy's better and she's on lower oxygen now and she's doing good and everything's doing good that way. She's been a joy to watch for the last couple of days. Just so easy, Her nurses all got sick too. they kept calling off, and then I was having to watch Tracy while I was sick, and you know, Josh was sick, and so I haven't seen my granddaughter in like 3.5 weeks. And let me see what else. Skylar was sick. Jerry was sick. We all stayed away from each other. Oh, and you know, so Tracy's doing good again. All of her nurses are back on staff, and she's you know, I go to, you know, she's back on her. She was out of her sleep, you know, routine. So now I'd go to, you know, talk to her or something, or I'd come walking up on her and she just looks over at me. Where before she'd be sleeping during the day, and you know, that was different. So now she's like alert, you know, knowing what's going on around her, and basically just laying there waiting. And you know, I tell her all the time I love her, and she's my little sweetheart, and we'll continue to take care of her. And I tell her at least 3 times a day she's got a baby girl granddaughter, and you know, she's so adorable. You got to come back, honey. You know, blah blah blah. I'm always talking to her, telling her stuff like that. But today we moved. You all know Kathy moved out, thank God. We moved the refrigerator that I let her use, which is a little double-sized dorm fridge. It's got a refrigerator and a freezer up top. We moved that into the living room for the nurses. So now they have their own refrigerator, and they like that. As far as everything else going, she's doing good. We got her back on all of her, you know, supply list, her the trach supply company, the diaper supply company, everything's back on, along with the insurance, and everything's good again. I think that whole ordeal is over with until next year when I got to re-up it again. And let me see, as far as anything else she's doing, I mean, you just look at her and you're like, oh, Tracy, you just so, you know, she's so sweet laying there. She don't cause anybody no trouble. You know, she's just laying there and she watches what's going on around her, you know. She'll look over there at you. She'll look over here at you. And she just sits there and watches what goes on. And that's why I feel the need to talk to her all the time. So I'm back to kissing her on her forehead all the time. I leaned down and I kissed her on her forehead. And yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but when this first happened, I used to kiss her so much that she ended up getting a rash on her forehead. And I felt bad and I had to stop kissing her. It was bad. So I started kissing her on like the side of her cheek instead of her forehead, or the middle of her forehead, or the other side of her forehead. I just had to stop for a while. It was bad. I made her break out. It was terrible. So yeah, she's doing good. Everything's doing good with her. Oh, we got the whole time that, you know, Josh is going to be in Mexico, worked out with the nurses. This one's going to work 4 extra hours. That one's going to work 4 extra hours under the table. I have to pay them myself. This one's going to work 12 hours. This one's going to work blah, blah, blah. And we got the whole week covered. So now I can go to Josh's wedding in Mexico. Problem is now I got to book the hotel room and the flights, and I won't be able to get my money back. It's too soon if I don't go. So it's a do or die situation. But I got the nurses handled. They're all going to fill in, and well, except for 3 hours. I got someone else coming in for the 3 hours between the nurses' shift. So they're going to take care of that. I know somebody used to watch Tracy a while back, so we're good with that. And then, of course, I'll be watching Tracy the whole time from Mexico on my computer, because I always leave the computer up and the sound on and the camera pointing right at Tracy and her machines, to where I can tell what's going on. So it's basically I'll be watching her from Mexico, and the nurses will be doing what they need to do. I've got 2 really good nurses, and I don't have to watch them, but the other 2 I still have to watch. And you know, but we'll get it done. We'll get it handled, so I can finally go to Mexico with you.
About time.
Well,
Jan Carlson says El Chapo Joshi.
So we got that coming up, and then we're only going to 1 show this year, since we've gone to no shows before. It will be Chicago Aquascape, so we got to get that set up. And then Let me see, anything else that's going on around here? We've had a lot of community
Projects
service.
lots of community service. You know, some good, some not so helpful. So you got to kind of pick and choose what you have certain people do. But the days that I have good help here, we get a lot of stuff done.
A lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff done today. We actually cleaned your old room and the bathroom, and then the hallway bathroom, and then Kathy's bedroom. Vacuumed it and cleaned all that. And then we cleaned my room and the bathroom, and Tracy's, the living room. They cleaned the kitchen. We got everything cleaned today. These were 3 girls that were here, not from Cleveland. Cleveland, I'm not allowed to use them for inside the house. It has to be in the rescue. But they come from Parma, Strongsville, North Royalton, Brook Park, whatever. I can use them for whatever. I told them, they called it and wanted to be here at noon today, and I'm like, well, I don't have a nurse today, so we can clean inside the house if that's what you guys want to do. And they said, great, that's what they're used to doing. So they came here for like 4 hours and worked their butt off, and that's a lot cleaner house.
Hello from South Africa. Hello.
Hi.
All right, we got. Fish reminds me of her $5. She said, I'm sorry. Actually, this might be a he. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume. But I'm sorry for asking. I missed last week's live stream. I knew it had to be fake news. What a baby. He lost my respect.
Oh, dude, he lost my respect. He was my buddy, and I would do anything for him. And then I got a little mad at him, just a little bit mad, and gave him a little bit of attitude, and he went full bore, enemy, putting out videos of me and everything else. I mean, dude needs his ass beat.
Not so much that. It's putting out private conversations and stuff like that. I mean, your business is your business. It doesn't matter.
I didn't put out any of the videos of him here, hitting on Skylar and none of that shit.
There's umpteen things that can be said. Just keep a tight tongue with that, because we're not going to stoop to that level. Yeah. But there's blackmail for days upon shit from 10 years ago that I can pull up out of the grave, that people are chomping at the bits, wanting me to put out a video, and I'm like, no, that's not who I am.
Guess who?
I'll tell you later.
You said 10 years ago. Come on, tell me quick. Tell me quick. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So yeah, if you perpetuate the bullshit keeps on going. So, I didn't put out no videos of him. I didn't talk no trash of him, and I didn't call his old lady and tell him what he's doing and anything like that. I just eliminated him from our life. So
you try to get me in trouble with mine.
Yeah, he did. And he also tried pitting me against you. Yeah. That whole my will thing, Oh, I'm just looking out for Josh. It's not your business to look out for Josh. What I do for my 3 boys is my business. He's just an asshole. Let's stop talking about him. Ferrari guy. Who is Big Rich mad at?
Yeah,
I ain't mad at nobody.
Like Suan says, he's acts like he's exposing something we didn't know. I mean, everyone who watches, like, I kind of laughed at some of these points in my text, and it's just like, you're trying to get a ruse out of me on something that we've told the public.
Right.
So, whatever. It's done. Let it be. Yeah. On with it. On with the show. So we've got projects going on at the rescue. You guys have seen the videos and all that. And we have a somewhat solidified plan that helps us in all aspects. We got the option 1 and 2 on the salt tank. My dad really liked option 2, and that was the general consensus with the internet as well.
Except I got something to add to it.
There is a small problem with the tank. That we put the tank there, it now interferes with the projector and the TV. But we can lower the stand down
Since
a bit.
we're building the stand anyway.
But we can use the stand on that 265 to replace the current Tesla tank stand. I can just, full fortify it a little bit more just so we can have some extra security on it and get Tesla's tank back up this weekend as well.
Now, option number 2 was to put it out here in the walkway, blah, blah, blah. If we're going to build our own stand, why don't we go ahead and build it back, cover the stairs, and put it almost against the wall and down, make the stand shorter so it's right under the TV. And boom, and then we can walk right over to the tank. We'll have the stairs covered.
See, that is fine and all, but now you're going to be looking down into the top of the tank, and you're going to have to kneel down to see the front of the tank.
That solves the problem, though.
So if that's what you want,
I'm saying
fine.
there's an option. There's another option we just brought to the table.
Yeah. Fish reminds me of another $5 as I got kicked off his page for defending you guys. He says Skylar does for rent. How disgusting for him to say. And he's just a disgusting man. He acts like he's up on his high horse, but yet he's out cheating on his fiance at every expo,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got shit to say too. Jim Sheasley, $5 says, Josh, I left you a birthday gift on the kitchen table. Thanks for the silver dollars.
He is drinking it.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's just a chaser.
Chaser? Okay.
Yeah.
I told him as soon as he got here, Jim, you got a bottle here. So,
Bob Taylor, $10 says, Joy who? Yeah, just some little girl.
the queen of the bitch syndrome.
All right. So we were talking about the saltwater project that's ongoing. We also just got in a new saltwater puffer today, a Stars and Stripes. Although that one's going to be rehomed, he won't be here for
He's too
long.
big for our saltwater tank.
for
And he's not
now.
reef friendly.
But yeah, he's more of an aggressive puffer. He deserves to be in a aggressive tank, but he won't be here long. But we do have a lot more, saltwater calls that are coming to us, and starting to move a lot of the salt fish as well. So we have a constant flow in, constant flow out. Right now, we're actually at a kind of a more lower stocking and quarantine and fish to be rehomed. It's going to be a little bit longer for us on the fish that are going up to the Legacy Aquarium. They're having a little bit of problems up there. But I just told Lori, just go ahead and get your tanks fixed. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and take care of it. So I mean, we're fine here. We've been fine for the past eight months with all the fish.
What's another 2 years? I'm kidding.
2 months.
I'm kidding.
It just
It just
to
seems
me.
like 2 years.
So you expect when you pay a professional, right?
Yeah.
You expect
They didn't
them,
build these themselves. They paid companies to come in and take care of this.
you expect them to come in and get it right on the first time, not the second, third, fourth. So you're paying big dollars for these professionals to come in and build your tank. Now you guys have seen online all the troubles that they've had with these tanks, leaks, plumbing issues, and there's a bit more that happens behind the scenes.
Wait, what's the drinking order?
I know what I want to put.
Stop it. Be nice.
How about Friday?
Friday's good.
There you go. But there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the
Friday.
scenes just here at Ohio Fish Rescue. There's a ton of stuff that we don't film.
Oh yeah, you guys don't see 90% of the stuff because we're like, oh my God, this just happened. Josh, hurry, help, get over here.
Yeah.
Boom, we're doing this. We get it done. We fix it. Crisis averted. Oh, averted. We should have videoed that. Happens all the time. Friday.
But back to what I was saying. You you kind of expect a certain form of quality, and when you're not receiving that,
When you hire somebody professional, expect them to be professional and expect to be able to rely on them, of course.
so majority of the panels are leaking in those tanks.
Yeah.
Not in one exhibit, it's multiple.
Yeah.
Paint is flaking off, like the epoxy coating that they put over cement is flaking off. So it's like
They're supposed to acid etch that first and then paint.
there's
Primer it and then paint.
multiple issues with multiple enclosures from a professional, and it's just like it hurts me because I kind of can understand what they're going through. Like, you're paying this money and it's not working, and now you're months from wanting to open your doors, and they have to come out and redo all these enclosures. Like, that just sucks. And it's like, what kind of quality of a patch are they going to put on it?
What kind of fix are they putting on subpart work in the first place? You know, so they get it all working, and then 6 months from now they start leaking.
Exactly. So, like, you know, usually with work they have a 6 month, 1 year, 2 year warranty, depending on what kind of contract that they wrote up. But it's just like, I worry what kind of patch they're going to put on it. And like you said, 6 months on the road, a year, maybe after
we built we built our first wood tank, and it's 3,000 gallons, and it's never leaked once.
Well, did that one?
Well, no, at the very first when we did it, that's because we followed the wrong information. We went back and sanded it down and
since we fixed
fiberglass.
We've
had no
But yeah, it just sucks, and you know to deal with that kind of stress after everything that's happened, it just sucks. So,
my hair's all curling
I just tried to do
Pantene. Smell that. Smells so good. Smell it.
Oh, cool.
I'm moving my hair all around my head, and I just get this strong Pantene odor,
So, after that being said, we just try and do our best, and help them as much as we can. I mean, the fish are in great care
Their
here.
fish are taken care of here. We've got a bunch of them.
Shit, them gar doubled in size since we bought them. It's like, I'm not starving them. I'm feeding them like I'm not on my own.
Right.
And so, some of them are being a little bit of a problem, but we keep moving them around, and all is well. So, I mean, they'll get a little bit of a surprise when I go to drop off the fish and they're expecting something like this, and it's now like this.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Hopefully, we wish them only the best, of course, and hopefully that company gets their act together, fixes it right.
So, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to talk bad about a certain company, but I know who built them tanks, and there's a long list of problems that other companies have had with them.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah. Now the legendary mullet has appeared again.
In the end, you are what you do. You know what I'm saying? People remember you for how you were. If you're an expert craftsman, people are like, oh my God, this guy does great work. And that's how you're remembered. If you're a shit company and you do shit work, you're going to be remembered as that. You're not going to get much else work. But anyways, let me tell you some information that I found out today. I got a call. Okay. What's that? Sequest is closing down another one.
Which one this time? Because I just got a call about Colorado, and he wasted my goddamn time. Yeah. Had 5 not nurse shark, black tip reef sharks, 6 arapaimas.
This one's 4 arapaimas.
All this shit, and had me waste my time putting together a trip to Colorado.
That's the one that is now going with somebody close to him.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's like, you waste my time putting together this trip, and then you don't even to tell me that it's gone. I find out through the other people.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on.
Yeah, well, yeah, stop. And we help them when we can. They close down,
Try
we'll
to.
be there. So we've got a list that's 4 arapaima, bunch of pacu and red tails and the fish like that that we got to go pick up. And I don't know why. Did you find out why they're closing down around the United States?
Yeah, I just don't say it online.
Okay. We're there to help. We did the one in what was that, Connecticut?
Yeah.
We actually picked up a
And
400 pound pig, a 300-pound sulcata, the hugest, biggest sulcata I've ever seen.
200
200
pound
pounds.
sulcata. This thing was massive.
And a bunch of other fish.
I got called back on the wallabies and the otters and stuff, and I actually put in an offer on the otters, and the owner didn't want to take it, and then he called me back like 3 months later, like, hey, I'll finally take your offer on the otters. I'm like, I'm not sending my guys back out there for a 12-hour drive one way for these otters. It was
the offer was then.
Been there type of thing. So,
well, let me see what else is going on.
And the problem with that is when you have to find out the date that they're closing the door, because that's the day that they start shutting down.
Right.
And life support goes down. So we have to make sure we get in there and get out before that happens.
Do we have room to move the couches out 30 inches and put the saltwater behind the couch where you see it as a background?
That is an option. I was going to bring that up as well, but you lose 2 couches that way instead of just one.
No, we can have it overlap because they're both sitting there. The couch can move out. So basically, if you go to sit down, you won't have 2 seats open. You can sit there. You'd have a seat open, and you'd have to scoot back into that area.
Yeah, but I don't think you have enough room to move this couch over and fit this one beside it.
They're both beside it now. About a buck. Okay, you see it. You see it.
You definitely be losing one. You might lose 2.
No, that I'm thinking that way we won't lose any. But anyways,
no way.
We bet. Stop it. Shut up.
You definitely lose table, even if.
Oh, the table. Yeah, I don't care about the table.
And any alcohol in those drinks? This is straight vodka.
Ciroc.
Yes, the best kind. And he's got his normal drink, which is vanilla vodka and grape crush.
Oh wait, Sequest Littleton is closing.
Yeah, there's that. That is in Colorado, and that's the one I got called on. And the Denver Aquarium is actually taking all of those at arapaima and reef sharks. But it's like
You know what gets me the most? We get a call and they're like, "Look, I've got these big fish, and then here's a bunch of little fish that we don't really care about and ain't worth much." Which it doesn't matter. We save all fish. But by the time we set it up and we make the trip, oh well, I gave away the most expensive fish because I wanted them to have a good home, and now all you got left is these fish that aren't worth much. And you want us to drive, 3 states over and come pick these up? This upsets me. If you make a deal with us, keep the deal. I know what they're doing. They make the deal with us because they're in a fret and they're a worry. And then, since this deal is set, they sell off their most expensive fish until we can come get them. And it upsets me because who knows what that fish is going. That 3-foot arapaima is going to somebody with a 265 tank. It pisses me off.
Hey, at the end of the day, that we're the ones that are being called to bail out aquariums. We're We're
What
being
other rescue is being called to bail out aquariums?
called to bail
I
out
like
the
that.
professionals, and you know
We have to bail out the professionals, the ones with government backing, the ones with government money. I love it.
that's why I get into it with a lot of people on the internet, because they're like, you know, just stupid comments of ignorance, and just, you know, people who just don't know, and I try and teach them and let them know, and they're like, oh, you know, you got that big pond in your house, it must stink, it must smell like fish in there.
Oh, everybody's
And,
amazed when they come here and it don't smell at all.
just like, no, if your water is balanced, it's not going to have a smell
If your
to it.
filtration is good, you have no smell to your tank.
But like, also at the same time, I know the smell that they're smelling when they walk into an aquarium.
A pet store or something, yeah.
Yeah, pet store and aquarium. But it's just like, that is because they hire anybody off the street, and they're now an aquarium specialist. You know,
Right.
They don't really
This
have
15-year-old kid got his new job.
they really don't have the knowledge that backs them. Now, I'm not saying that about every aquarium, because there are some very smart people.
Oh yeah, for
who
sure.
work for certain aquariums that are very prestigious. Now, I guarantee you walk into those aquariums and they don't smell. But like, people are judging this, and, you know, trying to judge us for it online.
I've seen it a bunch of times. Oh, that's a beautiful pool, but I would hate to deal with the smell in there.
So,
You know,
I just went viral on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I think I've gotten 7 million views on Instagram, 10 on Facebook, and something close to that on TikTok.
get to the point.
But the reason that you start going viral in them videos is
The arguing.
not the people that are saying good things or praising you. It's all the shit talkers that don't follow you. They're like, oh, that smells, you suck, set them animals free. And then people start getting in all arguments. And then there's a whole 300 comment thread about how I'm this terrible person, I've got a tiny dick, shit like that.
You got a tiny dick?
That's what they say. Well, like, these comments crap me up. And they're like
That's the best of the night. I love that.
Instagram is by far the worst. They have the most raunchy, ruthless people on Instagram. Then comes TikTok, and then Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
But I mean, just off of that, we picked up like 50,000 on TikTok.
Dude, I did not know you were a horrible person with a small tank.
Yeah, if you ever want a laugh, go and look at the last video. It was the one where I did the 58,000 coming out of the laundry room, and you get some funny comments in there. I just, sometimes I go back and I'll read a different thread, and I'll just laugh about it. It is hilarious, but it's like, it's impossible to reply
Hey,
to
Skylar,
all those, you know, comments.
can you do me a favor? Please come out here and change Tracy. I didn't get a chance to before the show, and it's longer than an hour after her feeding. Oh,
Oh, my chat just jumped to the very top. That was weird.
you know what? I get that on my list to do. It's called Notepad.
Mhm.
I'll be typing here, and then I'll just look at it for a second. All of a sudden, it jumps all the way to the bottom, and I have to scroll up like 27 times to get back to the top of the list to do. I hate that.
Yeah.
Why are these newer programs screwing up worse than the older programs? Notepad used to work great.
You know what sucks? So Brittany's phone went out, so we got new phones. And
Yeah.
going from the old phone to the new phone, it was supposed to up on the camera quality a bit. You really can't notice
Her diapers
so
and stuff
much
set
of a
up for you?
difference on it. But all of
You can't
the
just roll her.
apps have changed just a little bit. So YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're a little bit changed. And the biggest pet peeve of mine was the editing program we lose to the to edit the videos for YouTube and whatnot. I was used to turning my phone sideways and having this big thing, and, you know,
Editing, yeah. And
Now-
then wait, when you turn it sideways, the editing controls are all at the bottom. When
Yeah.
you got it upright, they're half at the top, half at the bottom, some along the side. And it changes everything.
Yeah.
Makes it harder, and you can't find
So I'm
things.
sitting there, I'm editing with this little tiny screen. I'm like, this sucks. But I just found how to make it switch back. So now I'm back. But it took me a week and a half.
No. And this is the S24.
S24 Ultra.
As far as I'm concerned, we just got the S23,
Yeah,
and
the S22 Ultra.
I have the S22. I do not.
So the S23 the Ultra was not as good as the S23 was not as good as the S22. It did not compare. The camera was still better. It just had a better processor in it. But now the S24 was supposed to have a better camera and the upgraded processor. But I really don't notice a difference in it.
Ain't worth the $1,600 for it.
No, well, you'll get $750 trade-in for that phone, so you'll probably have to pay like $650. I paid $950 with Brittany's old phone, the S21. So you'll probably get $750 for that, and you'll probably pay like $650 or something like that.
Oh, all right. Well,
but I still don't think that's worth it.
I might just skip to this generation. So don't they have the Note anymore? Isn't the new Note coming out?
So the new Notes are the S Ultras. The S Ultras are the Notes. The S Plus does not have the pen, but the Ultras do. The Ultras are basically the new Notes. They do not.
No,
they don't make the Note. After the Note 20, it was the last one.
Okay, but I just saw a thing where they got this phone and the new Note coming out soon.
There's the new Note.
Yeah. It said so.
Samsung Fold.
I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
Just like 5 days ago, I seen the Tucker Carlson Putin interview, and turns out it just came out yesterday.
What?
So like 5 days ago on TikTok, I see the.
You watched it?
Tucker Carlson Putin interview. And I'm going through it, and I'm like,
I was watching some of that. Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! Like, there's some deep shit in here. And then, I find out from Brittany, and she's like, no, it's supposed to come out on the 8th. I'm like, no fucking way.
What were you reading?
Exactly. What the hell was I reading? But
I saw the thing where it led up to where Tucker Carlson wasn't, going to do it, and then he was allowed to do it, and then now they're going ahead to do it, and he's talking to all this stuff, and I quit watching it.
Now he did. It was a 2-hour long interview. And it almost went hand in hand with what I watched 5 days ago. So, like, I'm wondering.
That's basically the same thing as when I watch South Park. It all comes true.
Yeah,
or The Simpsons.
Just the crazy world that we live in. Jason's asking if we should watch it. If you are into that type of thing and you want to know about like some very what do I want to say? Complex thinking on how the world works. It definitely gets your brain stirring, and the whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, what's actually true? What is he, possibly lying about? What's
back in my day,
government kind of.
No matter what you saw on TV, the news was real. The news was true.
Not
back in my day, it was. Oh, for sure. They had esteemed, interviewers and all this stuff, and there was no, if you have found out that the stuff you put out was a lie, your business got trashed. It was news. Back me up, guys. Let them know. You were just a little kid playing with your GoPad and your remote control cars, so shut up.
I'm just thinking like it was probably much easier to control the media back then as it is now because of all the social media platforms, but also since it's so easy.
They control the main source, and then everything else falls in line. Yeah.
It's just a big mind-boggling thing, I think. All right. What do we got here? I don't want to get too far into politics because that's not what we're here for. But you know, it is smart of everyone to kind of look at everything from everyone's angle and
Yeah.
make your own opinions.
The channels used to have the national anthem with the flag waving before they'd sign off for the night too.
Yeah.
Life was more simpler then. It was a lot better. And you go to McDonald's and a Big Mac was like, you know, $1.50, not $9. I liked my days.
I am 29. I just turned 29 on the 7th. 2 days ago.
Dang it.
But focus. Yeah. We just need to focus our positiveness in our communities. That is true.
Hey Raheem, you should have let Jess Fishing's in the sunshine go. That wasn't a bad comment. It was okay. I know we said it. Anybody that mentions him, you know, delete it, but shouldn't have timed him out for 60 seconds, but that's okay. You're learning.
Hey, I just seen that Raheem requested me on Facebook the other day. I accepted you, bud.
Yeah, when I was sick, poor Raheem's like, dude, are you all right? And I'm like, I seen it and I just set the phone down. I'm like, I'm dying. And I never really answer him for like 3 days.
I didn't see this guy for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I was out of it.
Danny Liebenberg says, did you manage to see Tiger Shovelnose fry? I actually have not
We
gotten
have been looking and looking. We need you to get in there. Go in there tonight.
I'll
And
get
go
in
put
there
your-
tomorrow.
No, tonight. You do as your father tells you, son.
Get in tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, so it was his birthday on the 7th. So I'm taking him out to dinner tomorrow night. We're going to where? You chose?
Texas Day, Brazil.
Texas Day, Brazil, where they bring by the meat by the table and just give you all you can eat. What's it, like $50 a person?
Yeah, $50 a person. Yep. What? We get tagged in so many posts on the internet. It's ridiculous. So 24th, we actually have a whole Cub Scout pack that's coming toward the rescue as well. Should be 24 of them. So that should be fun. Actually, there's a couple more people coming to tour that day too. So it's going to be a real
Also,
busy day.
The OCA, the Ohio Cichlid Association, they come by here and asked us if we'll do a presentation this next Ohio Cichlid Association convention, which is in November. And we said yes, of course. And they wrote us a check. They gathered together and they raised up $1,000 and then donated it to us.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was very nice of them.
Yeah.
Very nice. The Ohio Cichlid Association, guys.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what? When you get these clubs together, we've had other clubs that have donated to us as well.
Yeah.
And you know, you support missions that you like. I mean, you know, we've been here. We've showed people for the last
The
5
same
years.
thing with new and upcoming rescues. You know,
Yeah.
we get these people that are like, "Oh, I'm friends with them," and now all of a sudden they're advertising us that we back them. No, we don't back you. I just met you. You know what I'm saying? I get to pick and choose. I will watch you. I will see how you do.
So
And
I
if you're-
can pin 3 posts to the official Ohio Fish Rescue page. That's
Okay.
where all communication, you know, goes through. I'm gonna have one post of the hours, the tours, and stuff like that. We can do one post of the rescues that we back, and
Okay.
have like a running list where if you're ever in doubt, go and check them out.
That's nice. That's a good idea. I like
And then
that.
the third post can still be up in the air. But you know, we've told the mods on the rescue group that, you know, for a while there, everyone was trying to contact us, and we told them just go ahead and have everyone message the page. It's way easier for me to keep track, and it's right there in the messenger, and I'm able to, you know, message everyone back. It's right on my phone. It's easy, and Brittany helps me go through and clean up the messenger a lot. So, you know, people who are asking for tours, we send out the tour information. People who are, you know, wanting to drop off fish, they're able to get access to the address and times. And then there's a bunch of people who just ask for, you know, help. We'll message them back. But
I help out.
I just went through, cleaned up the messenger again, and there's already 30 unread messages in there. A bunch are spam. But then I go on to like TikTok. Guess how many unread messages I have in there? Close. Let's go look. Oh, it just says 99 plus. So we've got a lot, and I try and go through them. But being that there's 600,000 people on there, it's a lot of people who are sharing a video or something like that. And there's a lot of, you know, followers submissions of cool videos, and some of them you guys see that I post that we can kind of relate with, or something that's cool, and you know it sparks a discussion topic and stuff like that. So I do read them, I do use them sometimes. There's just a lot.
Now here we go. We got Lester Miller. That's Tyler's father. It was dropping us some knowledge here, some deep knowledge. He says there are no objective truths, just different perspectives. Think about that for a while. Wow. Thank you, Lester.
I've got a guy in Philadelphia that is supposed to be shipping us a couple 3-foot fish.
Shipping us 3-foot fish. How is that going to be handled?
He said he's working with his local pet store. He's going to drop it off to the airport. I'll have to go and pick him up from the airport.
Oh, we just got in another fire eel. Which tank did you put him in?
1,000 gallon. He's about 2 foot. Actually, that came from Ken in Michigan, and he called me the other day. He said, "Man, I hate to bother you with this, but he's like, ever since we got rid of those fish, do you happen to still have the Buddha Kofrai cichlid? My wife loved him, and now we're going to get another larger tank." He's like, "Is there any way you still have that fish?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's actually in the 4,400. You want him? Come pick him up. We're gonna have to fish him out though." So he's
nice.
setting up a time to come up here and get him back, and he's just making sure he gets the tank first.
Well, I'm glad. Well, not only the tank, he's got to get the tank. He's got to, you know, people don't realize this.
Well,
you have to have your filtration set up and you know, processed beforehand, which means. This is how I do it. You got to go buy ammonia. You know, basically like peeing in the tank every night. You got to add ammonia for the amount of fish you're going to have. So if you're going to, you know, instantly load this tank with like a bunch of 3-foot fish, you want like, you know, 3 cups of ammonia a day. And then when your cycle gets completed and it's eating all that ammonia and turning it into nitrates, and you're good and you got 0 ammonia and 0 nitrites, and, you know, it's building nitrates, that's when you can stop adding ammonia and put the fish in. It has to be done. Otherwise, your fish are going to go through what's called a mini cycle. Let's say you take a filter off another tank and you use it, and it's not nowhere equipped to handle that many fish. You put that fish in there, you're going to go through a mini cycle, which is like not a full cycle where it's going to peak out the ammonia because you've got a filter in there eating some of it. But it's going to still bring up a big chunk of ammonia, a big chunk of nitrites, and your fish will have to live through it. The problem is when the ammonia is high, their blood turns thick, and they're not able, it turns brown and it turns thick. They're not able to absorb the oxygen through their gills, so they start breathing harder. You've all seen it. And then, you know, they let's say they live through the ammonia. Then the nitrite starts, you know, building up, and oh my God, it just makes it horrible for these fish. And if they live through it, you know, it's amazing. They usually don't. So, you know, a lot has to be thought about before you add fish on your big tank for the first time. It ain't so bad on a little tank. You can take a filter out of this tank and put it into that tank and put a bunch of fish in it. You're okay. but on big fish, it's a big ordeal.
Jason Edelman says, "Oh, that's a fun game. Read social media DM." So I did think about starting a weekly short, and always picking the best comments that are either hilarious or from Karens and stuff like that, and just putting them up on screen and reading them and laughing about them or reacting to them, stuff like that. I think it could be pretty fun because we get some pretty off the wall stuff sometimes.
Ashley Smith says, "Is there a smaller FX6? I just have a 65 gallon. I like those filters, but just way too much for that many gallons."
They have FX4 and now FX2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But also, if you happen to find, like, say, a used FX6, you can turn the flow down on the nozzle from the tank or from the filter.
No, you can't. It's go big or go home.
This kid. I don't know who raised you, boy.
Man. Depth charge says if I peed in the tank, my fish would be drunk.
Bob Taylor says, "I never thought of peeing to start a tank." It actually works. You can pee in your tank every day. And, you get your filters to take that ammonia and then turn it into, nitrites and then nitrates, and then put your fish in there and stop peeing in the tank. You're good. But it's a gross way to do it, They do sell ammonia in bottles that you can do the, people say, "Oh, I'll just put some goldfish in there and cycle it." And don't really cycle it because you need the amount of fish per size that you're going to put in there. So let's say you're putting 3, 2-foot tiger shovel nose and a 2-foot pacu. You're going to need, 1,800 goldfish to match that, Skylar!
Tracy's changed.
Oh, you changed her?
Yeah, I just wanted to
Thank
scare
you
you.
so much.
I was hoping you were going to be
Good
right
job,
behind
you
it.
did.
Yeah, I did it, but
Thank you.
I was hoping you'd be right up against it.
I just
so
felt
just
bad
get
that I'm doing this and I don't want her to lay there.
Oh, no, she's good now.
Thank you so
She's
much.
got new chucks too.
Thank you.
She's all good. She'll just need 2 chucks more.
Are you ready for 7 o'clock?
Ready?
No, 7 o'clock. You only stay till 7, right?
7:30.
Up 7:30. You're right, Skyler. Your dad's on here.
Rusty Shackleford says, "Have you guys seen the video on YouTube that Big Rich and Josh with the devil horns in the thumbnail? Is it satire? If not, it's too laughable to take serious."
So, that was made from. Go ahead, Josh.
That was Evan and IFG. If you notice, his last videos on his channel were trying to trash a bunch of
There's like
YouTubers
20
and whatnot.
videos of him where he's trashing everybody.
Now,
if you watch that video, he never says for sure that this happened. He's throwing shade, trying to make you wonder, make you think, and that's all he's doing is trying to get his channel went to shit and he started back up again. He's trying to get, viewers. But we also got upset about it, and we called him, and turns out he was mad because Mike from Off the Deep End told him some bullshit, and he thought we were talking about him. We were friends, so he put that up. He took it down after that. I don't know why it's still back up, because
he never took it down, but
he told me he was taking it down.
Here's the thing. So he made some stupid post that he took down. He couldn't back it up.
Right.
But I called him, and I have an hour-long recording of him making himself sound like a complete ass. And I was going to make a rebuttal video and post it. So I'm like, you know what?
We don't need to.
Don't need to. Exactly.
We had Rod here saying that they...
But no, it's just like, if he would have called me, I would have told him, like, hey, the Rays showed up sick. Rod knew it. Some died. Some made it. A couple got sold. That's what happened. I mean, you definitely watched as the time went on.
You remember when Rod and Kevin were buying the place. They were just getting hit with money everywhere. So out of the 40 they sold us, I think 8 died or something. They sold 10, so they needed money for something, and then they come and picked up the rest. And Rod thanked us, and on video. So we have nothing to hide. Yes, some of the rays disappeared from the moment from where they got here to then, but it's they showed you ship a 30-inch ray in a 30-inch box, and it takes two and a half days to get here, and they show up in mud water.
But even so, let's say for instance, if all 40 died, okay, and
that did not happen. I'm
and
just
Rod
saying.
and Rod called us, and he's okay with it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but I no, we
But
did the best we could to take care of everything we did.
But
and
looking at the big
they
picture,
got stingrays back
Rays-
there, and they start
Rays
having
got
babies.
sent all over, all right?
Right.
We did not get sent the top of the line. They went to another source,
Closer.
and and a majority of them, whatever happened,
Passed, yeah.
some died. I mean, there was problems all over. There was problems with the Rays before they left, and they knew it. They thanked everyone for the ones that they kept alive. They sold some. Majority of their top of the line stock, as far as I know.
Look at Suan.
We're so
Rod has never said anything negative of OFR. Of course not. And we never said nothing negative of him. We love Rod. Rod's a good guy, and Suan is a mod for Rod.
And
So
it's just funny how other people
take
try
it
and twist words,
yeah.
and we just write them off. At the end of the day, that guy flew up here from Texas, was invited into.
He was our house. He was here for the weekend. He stayed.
And now you come out with this 2 years later. You look like a snake. I mean,
You
there's
look like an idiot.
other people who could come here, stay, and like a snake. Just saying. Yeah, and one of them stung Reaper. Who's the bad guy?
I don't think it was one of Rod's rays.
Yeah, it was.
It was okay.
Yeah. Because they're not used to like human interaction inside the tank. Ours are.
Yeah, there was a couple that died here, but not many, and they sold some. That's what people are associating. The ones that they sold, that they all died here. Obviously, no, there was 10 sold, and I think 6 had died out of 40, and then they took the rest back.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, you can go back and watch the video that we posted and whatnot. Is what it is. I mean,
No, Rod and them are great people. And, we helped them out, and that's all there's to it. We didn't charge them nothing. But
that's why we still have a great relationship to this day.
oh, Sam Scales called me today, and asked, should I be in the fight, thing with the Queen? And I was like, dude, if you'll benefit from having your name out there on pay-per-view and all that, go ahead. It ain't gonna bother us none. You go ahead and do that. We backed out of that fight because we don't want to make him any money, and he was taking all the money. So it don't matter. So
no matter if so. In the beginning, I was proper promised that hey, it's going to be a payday, and it was a substantial amount. But no matter what the payday, I'm not going to associate myself with that caliber of people. I don't care if I was getting paid $100,000, but it is what it is.
Shannon Gregory says it was disappointing to see at least one OFR supporter, supposed supporter, basically siding with that stupid video saying Greg and Ed cut ties with you guys because of Kevin and Rod. No, Greg and Ed never cut ties with us.
Greg and Ed are coming back next month to.
Yeah, they'll be here next month. Love these stories you guys are getting.
The internet is a silly place, and if that one person wants to go and suck him off, by all means, go for it.
What did you say? Stop it. That is not nice.
Breaking out the gloves.
Hey, this is the.
I mean, he's
No. This is the
shitting on our
the
name.
kid-friendly version of OFR. When Skylar comes in, it's no longer kid-friendly, family-friendly.
It's PG-13, all right? But, I mean, it's just like, what's one person out of millions, you know? I mean, people are, it's human nature to choose sides and develop opinions, and, you know, you just, it's just human nature. That's all I can say.
Stuan, you're our moderator. Come on. I love her. And she can cook too.
So I just get a text from my wife. She says,
What's his name?
our PP is ready, but Alora calls pizza PP.
Really?
Yeah, we got pizza order. We're going to pick up after the stream.
Okay. That's so cute.
I mean, what people want, I mean, we could give the people what they want and start a internet soap opera, and, you know.
That's basically what we are now. We're, Ohio Fish Rescue as the days of our lives. You know what I'm saying? We are a soap opera.
I mean,
You log on and you see what's happening today.
You got people out here talking about, oh, I'm the exposer, but
You're just exposing yourself as an idiot.
Look,
Here's the thing. We live our lives in the eye of the public. Well, you guys don't see, but there was like 10 people here today. Whatever we do is in the eyes of the public. People are here all the time, Not to mention, we let people stay here. We let people sleep here. We let people stay the weekend here. Anything that we do is always seen by somebody. So I live my life doing nothing wrong, and I do drink. I do not get high. I do not do drugs. I do not scam anybody. I do not do anything wrong. And that's that. So if somebody sees something, oh well, this is what happens here. And people push things to the next level and make up things that happen here, and it's just crazy.
Yes. Nope. Pull up TikTok, man. Pull up YouTube. Darn this chat. I'm back.
Enjoy your pee-pee, Josh. Oh my God. Sebastian says, do you like pineapple on your pee-pee? That's great.
Chris W says the internet's a cool place because we get to see guys like you week in and week out, but also can't stand it sometimes because of the made up stories. I mean, sometimes you get made up stories, sometimes you get bent truth.
You know what? On every story, though, there's a little bit of truth in there. It came from somewhere.
But also at the same time, like, there's people who deserve to have their private life that they don't want shared with the internet, Like, I mean...
See, the Vasquez family says, I can tell by your guys' heart, you offer for your subs to come and stay at your personal home. How many people do that? You're a genuine channel and people. See, that's what I just screamed and yelled at Kathy about. She called me and she's like, I want my plants. And I'm, hold up now, listen to this. You don't know none of this. She's like, I'm coming Tuesday to get them. I'm like, I'm sorry, but Tuesday won't work for me. I'm gone on a rescue. Oh, well, then I'm coming anyway. And I'm like, no, this is text now. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not coming into my house without me being there. Like she thinks Jerry will let her in or my nurse, I'm gone on this rescue. No one's getting in my house. And so, we even took her plants and set them outside because we thought she was coming. And we went and did our rescue. We came back for the day and her plants are still there. We took them back in. So then she calls me or texts me and says, when can I pick up my plants? I'm like, anytime, as long as you ask me nicely first. Don't tell me you're coming on this day. I have a busy agenda, you know? So then she starts bringing up all this. What was the reason what did you just last say?
I don't know. I've got like 10 things brewing up here that I'm about to drop the hammer on, you know?
See, the problem was you just said something, what Kathy did to us. She started, threatening with the police and this and that and all this. And, I'm like, Kathy, if you're going to act like an a-hole, I'll just take your plants and set them out on the street. Pick them up whenever you can get to them. Well, it's 20 degrees at nighttime. Them plants will die. I don't want to be that way, but don't push me and don't act like an idiot. Be nice. I told her, just be nice and come get your plants when you want. And, she said some other crazy stuff. I forget what it was, but it ended up to where I had to tell her, I'm like, look, I am now blocking you. You are treating me like shit, and I am taking care of your plants. You think, I remember what it was. You think that, I let you live in my house for a year for free. I mean, who does that? You would be at least nice. You know what I'm saying? Look, be nice, don't demand, and come pick up your plants. But now you're not allowed on my property. Send somebody else. And now you're blocked. And I blocked her. So now she has the hassle to go through of somebody else having to come pick up her plants. I'm not keeping her plants from her, but if you want to act like an asshole, I don't have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I gave her a place to live for a year for free.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that? I talked to her the whole time about how to manage her money. You get $1,200 a month from the government for a nut check. Take that money
I'm so glad I paid for that.
Take that money, put it in a separate account. Spend $400 a month. Allow yourself $100 a week spending. Take the rest and put it in an account, and then you can afford a nice house when it's ready. She never did any of that. She just kept on wasting her money, going to stores and buying all kinds of stupid stuff, stuffed animals, fucking just a bunch of crap. And she don't have a dime to her name now, and she had to. Now it's time for you to move, and she couldn't afford it.
Remind me to tell you something after the stream. I just got a really funny idea.
Yeah.
Someone asked, is the neighbor's goldfish
Sue Ann,
still
you need
there?
to call me because she's saying Kathy is a great person. I will always love her. You need to call me and let me tell you the story of what really happened here. What she really did. I mean, I don't want to say online. I almost did. I don't want to say online, but call me and I'll tell you what she did and why no one here will ever deal with her again.
It's nasty.
Yeah. She's a horrible person. Emphasis on whore. You got to bring that up. Now they're all going to want to know why. I can't tell them.
Yes, no, the neighbor never picked up the goldfish. It is now in our rehoming pond back there of about 150 goldfish.
Oh, James Bernard says, my day is not complete until I see a video from you and Reaper. Much love and respect for your channel. Love what you guys do for the fish and animals. Hello from Omaha, Nebraska. Hello, buddy. Me and Reaper, we just had, he came over and, we went in halves and he brought over a bunch of Slyman's corned beef. And we made, pretend Slyman's corned beef. If you guys don't know who Slyman's is, look up SLYMANS corned beef. They're like #1 in the country. Their sandwiches are like this tall of corned beef. They're just amazing. And what I did was I order a Reuben and with no sauerkraut. So I get the corned beef, I get the Swiss cheese melted, and then the rye bread, marbled rye bread, is toasted and like a grilled cheese sandwich. It is so good. It's one of my favorite sandwiches ever. And Reaper and I, he brought that stuff over, and we had the corned beef here, and it was so good. It was so good. I cannot just. I mean, it was like a super, super, super treat I haven't had in 10 years. It was great. Well, Harley Gem says friends never really make good roommates. I was never really friends with Kathy. She was a moderator, and then she was paying $400 a month rent, and her the owner of the house wanted to raise the rent, so I let her move in here, free rent on the purpose that she would help me watch Tracy. She lied to me and told me she was in the Army as a nurse and that she could help with Tracy. She came here, and the first day, she got grossed out by suctioning out Tracy's bib, not let alone her thing. So now Kathy cannot watch Tracy. She gets grossed out. She can't change her. She can't do anything. So what am I supposed to do? Throw her out? So what I did was I went and I found out other things she could do. She could weed the ponds in the summertime. She could take care of the plants in the wintertime. She can vacuum the front carpets in the dining room, and she can take care of once a week mopping and sweeping and mopping the floor in the kitchen. And that's all she had to do here for free rent. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I could get that all done in a day, you know, and then live 6 days doing nothing, sitting on my butt playing video games. So, you know, I didn't throw her out. I let her be here, but, you know, it just got more and more. She constantly drama. Oh, my God, the headaches we had. She comes to me and she exaggerates the story and tells me what Jerry just did. Then she'd come to me and tell me what, you know, Skylar just did. And then she'd get mad. I'd say something to Skylar about what, you know, Jerry said about you because Kathy told me. And then Skylar would get mad at Jerry.
Every time I walked in the door here, it was always like the next episode of General Hospital.
Yeah. And you know what? She's been gone a month and it's been so great. There's not been one argument between any of those guys, and it's been great. I didn't realize how much stress she was putting me through with this drama. The drama was ridiculous.
Jim Sheasley, $5. Says, Rich, remember what I told you yesterday? My boss confirmed it all. Please do not talk about it on the stream.
Then why bring it up on stream, Jim? He just brought it up and I can't talk about it.
All right, how long have you been growing this rad mullet, huh?
When did I have my brain surgery? They cut off all my hair.
When I was young, I was probably, what, 5 years old, something like that?
No, older than that.
I think so, maybe 8.
Yeah.
I was young.
Richie watched you while I was in the hospital, so
let's say 20 years ago?
13, and then you were like 8.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years. So 20 years since then.
He hasn't washed this damn thing in 20 years?
You can smell it right now. Smell that. It smells so good. Smell it.
I smelled it earlier.
Smell it.
You smell it.
Smell it again. Come on.
Over here.
No, just smell it.
Smells like AIDS.
That hair smells like what was that conditioner I use?
Just for men?
Come on.
Pantene.
Pantene, thank you.
4th ad so far, getting annoying. We are sorry, we do not control the ads that are placed by YouTube. Hair's older than you. Hot damn. Joanna Nell says, Rich and Josh have been watching all the old videos to the rescue. It's changed so much. Love everything you do. Well, thank you. And yeah, we've come a long way. I think our first one of our first videos as officially YouTubers was when we were doing the beam to do the room expansion. If you guys would have seen video back from when we were getting the fish room up and going, my God.
Yeah.
What do we got here? All right, I'm back down to where I was just at.
Marie Dean says, I'm not into drama, love peace and tranquility. I tell that to Skylar all the time. I just want peace. I've got maybe 20, 25 years left. Let me live in peace. I don't want to hear this drama. And now I found out it wasn't Skylar. It was Kathy the whole time.
Guys, what happened to Matt? So Matt kind of got out of the hobby. He switched his focus over to the car scene.
Well, no.
And
at first it was he needed a car because his car broke down on him. So he sold us the tank.
Yeah, he sold me the tank to get the
a car. Right.
Well, no,
then
he still had his car. He just wanted the Mustang to take the car.
no, the car blew up on him, and he needed a new car. So he offered us the tank so that he can get a new car. So he got the Mustang, and now he's into the car thing, not the fish thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's still here. He still talks to us. He's still, hanging out. He don't really hang out no more, but I mean, he still, gives us a call every once in a while. Unfiltered fish keeper. He says, I want a crazy big rich story. The one with you hitting your head on the fan in the bar and brawling with the monkey are my favorite. Oh my God, he brought up 2 great stories. Do you remember these?
I know much more.
I'll tell you what, Unfiltered Fish Keeper, wait till Skylar's on here and it's after show, and then it ain't, the kids have to go to bed, it's not family friendly, and I'll tell that story.
Nate Achilles says, I'm hungry. Sebastian says, Nate, eat a pee-pee. That's
funny.
That might have to be the drinking word next week. Pee-pee.
Pee-pee.
Dude, it's so hilarious. Like, I'll come in holding a pee-pee pizza box, and Laura will come up so excited. She'll be like, pee-pee, pee-pee. And I'm just like, oh my God, please don't call it that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Let me see. Someone said, so we never hear from Jerry. Jerry's right there. Jerry Johnson. He's downstairs. He works here daily. And, life has been so much better between Jerry and Skylar. And, now that she's gone, it's so much less drama. It's amazing. I didn't know, I thought it was all Skylar's fault because she kept on starting this drama, Kathy said this, and Jerry said this to Kathy, and Kathy told me about Jerry this, and I'm just like, and then
Mr. Skipper the Doodah says this pee-pee thing really makes Skylar's pizza guy story even funnier. Uh-oh. Unfiltered Fish Keeper. Everyone has to read that comment. That's bad.
Oh my God. Do we hear from Jen? Jen who?
No idea.
Jen, not Jerry. Do you hear from Jen? I don't know what Jen you're talking about. Try and remind me of what Jen you're thinking of.
Jim Sheasley, $10. Thanks for letting me hang out yesterday. My offer to come rake gravel in the pool. I think I want to do that sooner than later.
Well, then come on over, Jim. You're always welcome here.
Where's the pizza delivery? Are you guys familiar with Aquarium Domain? Yeah, he built that big 4,500 gallon tank, and it seems to be doing great.
Who?
Aquarium Domain on YouTube.
Was that Chase?
No. Chase has the 8,000.
Oh, okay, the long. I know which one you're talking about.
Third iteration now. I feel so bad for him.
Chase lost so much money on that tank. Yeah,
I know
that's terrible.
Yep, Aquatics, $5 says, hey guys, I would love to come down and visit for my birthday and do a tour if that's cool. Love you guys and what you do.
Of course, we always invite anybody here.
Go ahead and message me on Facebook through the business page or Instagram, and we will go ahead and get you.
Josh at Ohio Fish Rescue.
I don't know.
No.
So just do Facebook or Instagram. I don't really check the emails because I don't give.
Chris O. Jen, who always volunteered with the short hair. She finished her community service hours, and she didn't volunteer. She was doing community service. So her community service is done, so she's not around no more. Now I know what you're talking about.
Shannon Johnson says, when my son was little, I took him fishing. We used to use canned corn as bait. He told my mom, his Mimi, that dad took him shishing with porn.
That's awesome. Are you guys still planning on expanding the fish room? Yes, we are. It's in the works. You know, how soon we get to it, I don't know.
It's in the pipeline. We'll see if it ever comes to
Oh, it
fruition.
will. It will come to fruition, but you know, it's a matter of time.
All right, Skylar.
James Bernard, wasn't
I gotta
Jen
go
that
put
slim,
this-
sexy volunteer? Yes, she was.
I had to go put this puffer in the tank so I can help Jerry
Okay.
up for a sec. So Skylar,
Hurry
cast
back.
out here. Skylar.
Yeah, that's Jason Elderman says, Katie, that's Tracy's oxygen machine. Yes, it's not a thing. It's letting us know that the oxygen is full and I can switch the bottle on there. I've got 4 small bottles, 1 big bottle, and we can refill the 4 small bottles. So we put it on there and it takes 36 hours to refill it. So when it starts beeping, we don't even hear it, you know.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
there went a beep. There went.
All right, guys. I will see you all next week and get another Stay Fishy Friday. I got to go take care of my puffer friend and
Hey.
get him in his new tank.
Thanks for coming by and go home and enjoy your pee-pee.
I literally was touching my pee with his hand. All right, guys. See ya.
Someone raised you wrong, boy.
All right. There was a lot of drama on there. Let's change that. No more drama.
No more drama.
No names.
The Lady of Betas has showed up.
Let's make this positive. I don't think you brought up your new geos in this.
No,
and-
well, the whole thing was somebody stuck up for her, so I had to counter that.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
we're done with that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We haven't talked about your new
Okay,
geos
now,
for everyone.
Pack up your children, put them to bed. This is no longer family friendly. Skylar is here. Is your dad still
My
on?
hands.
What are you doing?
Smell my hands.
I don't want to smell your hands.
They smell like pee.
Pee?
Yeah. From Tracy. I washed them 3 times and they still smell like pee.
So you're going to get your hands smelling like pee and go, smell my hands, Rich.
Yes.
No.
You've done it to me before.
Stop. I have no.
Oh,
She goes, oh, oh, oh.
okay then.
It's possible. Beta lady is here.
You've done the same thing to me where you've been like, I washed it. Now I understand because I just scrubbed my hands like 3 times and they still smell like pee. I used like 2 different soaps too.
Yeah.
Still smell
And then
like pee.
you're sitting there and you put your head on your.
No, I was going like
I
this.
still
Yeah,
smell.
I was like
Yeah.
hitting my vape or something. Like,
Vape smells like pee.
I guess.
Oh my goodness.
Let me get my computer back up so I can get the comments on.
All right.
But you got your geofig. Do you like your geos?
Oh my God.
Rich was so happy when I brought those back. I was like, hey,
You know, I'm expecting to see, 60 different betas she bought.
No,
She
I
went to
called
the
you.
store.
I
She
was
had a certain amount of
bought
money
you
she was going to
something.
spend. And then she comes back and she tells me she bought me these Geophagus. And I'm like, no, there's no way. They're like $40 a piece.
get you a Vegas pennies.
And she bought 3 of them for me out of her expenditures for her betas from her dad and money you saved and all that. And spend it on me. I'm like, oh my God, that is
I
just
spent
so
more on you than
amazing.
myself.
It's
Damn.
just so amazing. It's adorable. It's fun. It's awesome. When someone cares about you, I went through the loss, and that was a hard loss for me. That destroyed me. And you saw it, and then you saw a way to make me feel better. That's somebody that cares.
Well,
No, don't ruin it with your talking. That's somebody that cares, and you can't do nothing but just love that person that cares. So I was so flabbergasted that you got me those, and your dad only gave you so much money. You only had so much money, and you spent it on me.
well, no, this is the
That
best
blew
part.
my
'Cause
mind.
I called you first, and
Hang
I
on,
was like,
hang on. I want to tell you that blew my
I told
mind.
him in the store I had to get
The
him.
fact that you cared that much
Yeah, of course.
and wanted to
Well,
make me feel better.
I was sad when
That was
your Vegas
amazing.
died,
That
too.
was amazing, Skylar.
But still, no, I called you and I was like, I bought you something, and you were mad at me. You were like,
Yeah,
why would you why
I
would
don't
you do
need
that?
anything.
And
Spend
I
your
was
money
like-
on you.
I was like, I bought you Geo Vegas Fennies, and you were like, you did not. there's no way. And then like you
I
were
thought
just,
you were joking.
you were
But when you showed me
speechless.
downstairs, you know, I saw that it was for real, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that's real.
You like them?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be really pretty. I had so it was from AQUARIUM where
Sebastian, he's laughing. Don't ruin it with your talking. I'm sorry I said that. Ah! Uh, oh my goodness.
I
I didn't realize I said
you
that.
don't
I'm
understand,
sorry.
because no, for Christmas I was gonna buy you a Geophagus Fenny, but like online everywhere, all the Geophagus Fennies, like
We're
you just
out of
they were out of stock and stuff, and I couldn't find any. And I was like, and so I saw them in the store, and I'm like, there's no way. I was like, Geophagus Fenny. I was like, these are the ones that get like the tentacle looking things on them.
Oh,
And
Harley
Lisa was
Gem
like,
says,
yeah.
take the compliment, Skylar. That made his and my day. Seeing how happy it made him.
Yeah, Rich is very happy.
I was so
Yes.
happy. Yeah, thank you.
Did she buy the Geo for Valentine's Day because it's almost Valentine's Day? Just poking the gossip. No, I just saw them in the store. I saw
She
them in
happened
the
to go
store.
to the pet store that has the most bettas around, and
Well,
she went there to get
I was getting
more
plants.
breeding stock
And I was getting plants too.
and plants. And she came home with Geophagus.
Well, I only went there.
No, that just proved you
plants.
cared more about my feelings than you did your own.
Yeah.
And to me, that is worth a hug, you know, every single day for the rest of your life. You're a sweetheart.
But no, I saw them at this. But I was only going there for plants. But I was planning on spending, like a couple hundred. I was dropping a ton of money on plants. But then she was trying to give me a huge discount on all these plants. And then I bought the Geophagus, and then I threw money at her and left. And this is Aquatics.
Oh, Janie, I'm sorry. She says, what's wrong with YouTube? This is the 6th time we restarted on me. Anyone else have the computer and the phone? Yeah, we don't know. Just keep, going with it.
Oh yeah, did I comment that? 'Cause I meant to
Katie
comment
Fox says, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was the oxygen machine. Really thought it was a smoke detector. That's okay. Don't worry about it. There it goes again.
Yeah, you just get used to it after a
We don't even hear it anymore.
No, if the smoke detectors did start to go bad, I don't even think we'd notice.
Right. We're so used to that's our oxygen machine, we're so used to it.
Rich always makes funny about me being lazy, but then he started to realize my lazy ingenuity.
That makes you smarter.
It does. So part of my lazy ingenuity was I got a smoke detector for my beta room since I have so many plugs down there that connects to my phone, and it'll send it like pretty much as an Amber Alert if anything goes wrong in my beta room. That's lazy ingenuity right there.
Oh.
You have your redneck ingenuity. I have my lazy ingenuity. Oh, and other good news. I went to the dollhouse store today. I didn't tell you how much I spent though, Rich.
They called you the beta babe. You like that, huh?
Guess how much I spent?
What was your name? You're the backyard betas.
Basement betas.
Basement betas. That's it.
How much do you think I spent at the dollhouse store today?
$60.
I'm not going to tell you then.
160? 260?
200.
200?
Even.
$200.
Do you know how much that stuff usually costs?
I don't care. Not my money. I don't care.
It's not my money either. It's the lady's money. But she gave me a bunch of stuff for free too.
Did she?
Yeah. I probably got about $75 worth of free stuff. And I probably saved about $150. So I probably spent about what I saved.
Okay.
So I'd say you like your deals, right? That would make it a good deal.
Hot in here. This hair is like a wool coat, making my neck just sweat. Jeez.
Do you need some little pigtails, Rich?
I need something. No, I just ordered off Temu. It's a thing, and it wraps around your neck. It's like this. and it goes around your neck. It's a little machine.
Is it cooling?
Yes, it's cooling.
Does it make
And
sense?
it has air coming out the front and then up the sides, and it connects on the back.
That
And
just
you can
sounds like
charge
one
it.
more thing that's gonna piss you off.
One more thing I got to charge, but I tell you what, you know, and so, remember when I was sick, I was just like burning up so much. That would have helped. You know, it's only $3, $3.95 or something. So I'll charge it up. I'll put it around my neck, and you know, it'll blow cool air on me.
Yeah, the thing about Timo is that it's just such a hit or miss. You know, like that manicure kit I got up there is such a hit. You know, it's awesome.
You love that, yeah.
Well, I can use it for like doing things with phones. It's got tweezers. It's got all these little pokes. It's got like a bunch of stuff that you can use for things other than manicures. And then there's, you know, this thing I sleep with that has the headphones in. That's great too. That was like $10. But then what did I get that was like just like really crappy, like just a total piece of shit?
I don't know. She ordered something that was supposed to be like 2 foot, and it came in this little miniature little vacuum or something.
No, it wasn't even a miniature. If it was a miniature, I'd be happy. It was a vacuum. It was supposed to be like, you know, this big, good vacuum. It came like this big, and it doesn't vacuum for crap. A little bit, but not.
It
not
makes
very much.
noise.
It makes
You
sound.
leave it alone. Go
It can-
picking on it.
It tries. It tries. It tries.
The little vacuum that tries.
Well, the thing that okay, I will give it this because I'm trying to because the you know like I said, you and Josh, there was a lot of drama and negativity. I will make this a little bit more positive, and I will say this that it's good for getting into all those really little spots with little pieces of dust.
It's like a computer vacuum, you know.
Josh gone?
Yeah, Josh done.
He went out. He went out to the fish room.
Yeah, he went and got the fish room and gone already.
Okay.
Well, we were going to put that puffer away.
Jerry, everybody, Jerry.
You can't see him. Your head's in the way.
Hi, fishy people.
All right, you know, the puffer.
Yeah, he's in their tank already. John, I was going to help him. Oh, well.
So what he
The
said.
delay on here gets me every once in a while.
Give Rich a man bun, Skylar. Help us stop that.
Oh,
Rich, you ever have a bun?
I don't want a bun. I'm not a man bun type guy.
Somebody said to give you a man bun. You gotta do it.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
You don't have
Don't do it. I mean, you'll be fighting if you do it. Oh my God, my whole neck is open to air. I feel air. I don't have a wool coat on my neck. That's nice.
So suddenly you don't mind the man bun?
Well, there's no man bun. It'd be up here. I'd see
Okay,
it.
it's a woman bun then.
Okay.
Would you rather be a man bun or a woman bun?
All I know is there's air all
It looks
around
like
my neck.
It looks like you look like a samurai.
There's air all around my neck. I don't have no heat no more. I was wearing a wool coat. Seriously.
Feel better now?
I feel a lot better.
Should we call this the rich bun then?
No.
Looks like it's like a backwards uniform.
Everybody really liked your video today.
Oh, thank you guys.
They liked your enthusiasm of what you
I
got
love
into,
this.
and they liked what you did for me, and
Yeah, I looked up the best of video Guinness World Records for 23.
and
Anyway, you weren't in it. They got the woman's longest mullet and the men's longest beard and everything else, but you're not in it.
Jerry, what the?
I'm in the 2023.
No, he said he looked up the best of it though.
Well, 2023, I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records, and 2021, I'm in the Guinness Book of World
Jerry
Records.
just came in here pretty much to let you down.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
comes
but
in here to put me in my place.
You're not the best.
Jerry, neither are you. Go away. He's definitely not the best.
That was too funny.
I've had tenants like Kathy that were better tenants than you.
Like, no names in the after hours.
Stop it.
Make this positive.
No, that had to really put Jerry down. Because Jerry's a good guy. Oh, he's going to hit me. He's going to hit
Compare
me.
me with Kathy one more time, and I'm taking that man ball home.
I told you he was going to hit me.
Raheem said, "Get more
You don't
balanced
like
data,
Kathy at all.
Skylar, mostly females." And I have four or five of the embellished females, and then I got 2 of the embellished males. And that one, he's really I've been just trying to leave the betas alone as much as I possibly can. for now, and I have so much enthusiasm over them. Because do you know how much goddamn time I have put into these betas every single day? I mean, what I've put like for the yesterday and the day before, I easily put in 6 hours each day.
Yep.
I mean, I've just put in so many hours. That's why I actually hurt my back just from moving tanks yesterday.
All I know is the drama is so. It's down here now.
Yep.
When she was here, it was up here. And no. I thought you were the problem. She always said you were the problem.
Am I the problem?
And now down here, the drama is, and you're not actually the problem. She was the problem. And you know what?
I usually just mind
We
my
eliminated
goddamn
her,
business.
and now life isn't it easier now? It's so much sweeter around here.
It is much nicer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see I really just try. I like to mind my own business a lot. I like to just do my own thing.
But being young, Kathy made it out to be that you were just all drama all the time.
I like to just work on my betas, and then now what's great is I got my Sunday thing where I work on my dollhouses every Sunday.
Yeah,
one
with your
friend.
girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, and I like having somebody that likes it as much as I do. It kind of brought back my love to it again. So I've been looking forward to I talk to you about it all the time. I can't wait for Sunday. You know, Hannah's coming over. Like, make sure, like, don't stick me with any community service. Hannah's coming.
Right.
I get so excited every Sunday. It's like the same thing like that with the betas.
Sean H says, "Are you selling your betas?"
Yes, I am.
She made a website to
Yes.
sell them,
And
but right now they're for sale. All the babies she's had, they're about an inch long now, and their colors are in, so you can see what they're going to be, and then you can see their parents. So she will sell them all, but you basically got to come here. We haven't set up for international or shipping at all. Nothing yet. Nothing. We don't have none of the supplies.
If you can come here, I can. So I'm selling them for like dirt cheap right now. I'm doing $10 for the females and $15 for males right now. And then I'm also selling some of the females that I have, and then a couple of the males that I have too. So even if you liked any of my adults, they're up for sale. But I have some really pretty babies. You saw them yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I'm really proud of them.
Okay, everyone's asking if I can get Jerry here to tell stories. No.
Well, you don't want to know.
The problem is once you ask Jerry to tell a story, you're stuck there for 6 hours. You don't stop. He don't let you get a word in edgewise, and it's done. Dang it.
Oh, I took a picture for you today, Rich. I forgot to show it to you. I meant to send it to you earlier. Maybe I already did. I saw this miniature today. And I was like, if Rich did doll houses, this is exactly what he would do. Look at this little car shop.
Oh yeah, that's a garage right there.
Here. Move that up. The way I don't know if we can see it or not. But yeah, it's like a garage and a couple cars there.
Would we ever ship fish that we rescue? Right now, we do not need nor want to start shipping. If we, took on 10 times more fish, then we would need an outlet and would have to start shipping. We're doing okay now. It's been 5 years and we don't have to ship, and we still find homes for everything. So the shipping is another level of work. You have to box them up. You have to bag them up accordingly, and usually they're bigger. So it's a big box with a lot of water and a big bag that's more expensive, wrapped in felt so that the whiskers don't, poke holes, and then filled with oxygen, covered in styrofoam in a box, and then take that to the airport and ship it. We don't have none of them supplies. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying not to get into shipping for as long as possible. Someday it may come true, we don't know. But right now we don't need it.
I plan on doing shipping for my betas.
She's going to do
eventually.
shipping, yes.
And then the problem is that if I do shipping, I could ship some of Rich's fish, but they would only have to be small fish.
No,
and
we don't
the
give out
ones
small
that-
fish. You're
the
going to be
ones that-
shipping
but
1 inch, 2 inch
that's-
fish.
You're not letting me finish. The ones that, like, if you had these fish that, you could ship, they would have to be small, and then they would have to be expensive to, be worth the
We
cost
don't
of
have
shipping.
none of them.
Exactly. And that's what I was getting to. So, But I plan on shipping my fish. The betas will end up getting shipped. But I realized I didn't know this before.
How many betas do you have now?
Over 100? Over 100?
I was going to say 150 maybe.
100,
Somewhere's around there.
a lot? Is that a good answer for you?
Yeah, a lot.
How many fish do you have, Rich?
You had 3 sets of babies.
How many fish do you have, Richard?
How many fish do I have?
Yeah.
972.
No, you have
No,
way
70, 71. No,
you have
72.
way more than that.
No, 71.
Include
No,
the
no.
African cichlids.
70. He just died. Well, I have 970.
Include-
How the hell am I supposed to know?
Exactly. Ooh, Ashley Smith does shipping. Shipping is a pain in the ass. I ship anywhere from 10 to 50 a week. There's always issues when it comes to shipping. It's a devil. The good thing is, since I've ordered a couple betas, now I kind of know how to ship them properly.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's a story that will tell you why we won't ship. Or we don't want to ship. One, we had 8 babies as a stingray. We sold off, 6 of them, and we kept 2. This one guy come by and he's like, I love this stingray. I want it. And we're like, no. We chose to keep that for ourselves. 2 months later, he comes by and that one stingray was having a problem. He had, his fin was curling. It's called death curl. And there was an indent between his eyes. It looked like I stuck my thumb down in between his eyes and there was an indent. He was going to die soon. We're like, no, we cannot sell you that. It's a sick fish. We brought him back to health. He started eating again. We had to, force feed him, and he started eating live worms. And then boom, bloodworms and all that, and we got him back to health. And he was doing good. So we told the guy we would sell it to him finally. He sends somebody over here, and they pick up the fish and they take it in a box. No air pump or nothing. He says he's got an air pump in the car. 2-hour drive to get to this guy's house, and the fish is dead. The baby stingray is dead. This guy wants his money back. I'm like, look, we wouldn't sell you a sick fish. We did not sell you a sick fish. We waited till he became healthy. I don't know what your driver did, but obviously there wasn't air on him or something. Something made him die in that 2 hours. Fish don't just get healthy and then all of a sudden die in 2 hours. It don't happen. So now they want their money back. And this is the problem I don't want to deal with shipping.
This is going to be something that when I go to ship, I'm going to be looking at. That way I can have kind of like a warranty, thing. Like, okay, if the fish ends up dead, send me a picture of it in the packaging I sent it in, dead, so I can see
Before you opened it.
Yes.
If it shows up dead, yes, you'll cover.
I want to make the packaging, the crimping things, like where they crimp them?
Yeah.
I want to crimp them that way I can tell for sure whether they open the package or not. Not rubber bands. So I'm going to see. Also, I don't want to name their name because Sam Scales is a big fan of this company. And so since Sam Scales is a big fan of company, I don't want to out this company.
Right.
But the last place that I ordered the betas from, they came after 2.5 weeks after I ordered them. When it said 2 to 10 days. All the betas came and fucked up. Literally, it was only yesterday that I finally took a breath of relief when they started showing more color again. And I don't think I'm going to order from that company again unless I can see their betas in person.
Right. See, now Ashley Smith says, yeah, you'll run into that issue a lot if you start shipping. People will lie and make all kinds of claims. Well, see, here's the biggest problem. You'll get a person that buys a 55-gallon tank, buys all new gravel, brand new, decorations, and a brand new filter, and want to put this fish in there. It has not gone through a cycle. People don't understand the cycle. You need this cycle to make your fish live. So now we have to pay and replace this animal because they wouldn't cycle their fish tank. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, but that's why I'm kind of waiting on, but I'm trying to do this right the first time with the website and everything, because I really don't want to fuck up when it comes to, sending fish to other people. So that's why I just, I have a glass square tank.
Oh, not only 2 weeks, They showed up 2 weeks later, and
2.5 weeks later.
2.5 weeks later, and she saw pictures of fish that are 3 inches, and they showed
They all
up
came up as babies.
almost an inch.
Only one of them came as an adult.
And none of them had the colors that they had. It was what you see, what you get, and none of it was what she saw.
It wasn't what you see, what you get, but you're gonna get similar betas to the pictures. But it didn't say that they were babies, because somebody because I posted on the beta group, they're like, "Oh, they're just babies. They'll grow up or whatever." Oh,
They'll
probably
grow into that.
Yeah, they probably posted that in the description, their age. I looked into it. No, they were supposed to be adults. It was supposed to be 2 to 10 day shipping. I mean, I spent $70 on shipping for these fish. I spent, I don't know, several $100s on these fish, and they just came like shit. They're super skinny.
They're all gray, no
I'm
colors.
just
They're
like,
thanny, an inch long instead
they're
of
not high
3
quality.
inches.
There's like 1 or 2 of them that are like kind of high quality, but the other, like, now I'm just worried about nursing these guys back to health, and so that's why I was posting on there, like, what can I do? How can I help these fish? I figured it out, which is just
You're doing good now, and the fish are doing good, and they're actually starting to show some color now.
Yeah, they are. So I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to leave them alone as much as I can.
See,
keep the light
Native
low.
Keely right here. They should know the risk in shipping, and all sales are final. See, that's why we don't want to ship.
Let me look at some of the.
Deb Charge says, "Hey Rich, you ever find a pontoon boat? Seen a lot on Marketplace. Yeah, I haven't found one yet. Nothing better than my boat that I have now for the price." Aggressive Fish Lover says, "Can you get a couple of axolotls to remember Kathy's history?" No,
we're not mentioning names.
Yeah, we don't want nothing to do with them.
It is better to buy from local fish stores, but I did order from Tucky's Betas. Tucky's Betas
rocks.
Oh my god!
They were here the next
I felt
night.
so bad.
No, she ordered at like 6 o'clock at night, and at 10 o'clock in the morning they were there. And she's like, "What the hell?"
No, because I called
You
up.
weren't ready for them.
I called them, and I was bitching because I thought they were supposed to be from the other company that I'm not going to say the name of. And I was like, they're like, "Oh, you just placed." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." I meant to
I was
call
calling the company that I ordered 2 weeks
yeah.
ago from.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, "Oh, well, I just wanted to let you know we're still shipping them out like now." And I'm like, "It's been 2 hours since I ordered them."
Right.
And they were here the
next morning. They were here.
And how perfectly did those betas?
They were beautiful.
They're gorgeous still. They're all.
They came with all their
so
color.
They're beautiful betas. They came so healthy. Tucky's betas, I can't recommend enough. There's been a couple other a bunch of other people commented on my post saying they had problems in the same place I had problems with, and they gave me a bunch of other beta places to order from. Now with the tanks that I have now, I'm seeing new opportunities.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, so if I'm gonna order another
did
beta,
you just say?
I know I said new opportunities like that. And so I'm gonna try a couple other places, but Tucky's Beta
is awesome. Love my beautiful boys. I got from there.
Yeah, I even I went out and I found her found her Instagram, and I sent her a message. I said, "Thank you so much. Like, these betas came so
good job,
perfect."
Tracy. Caught that up, honey.
But I sent her a message and I said, "Thank you so much. These betas came perfect." And she said, "No problem." And she was just the nicest person to talk to too. So awesome. I would love to keep doing business with her because that was generally I feel like maybe I just got lucky because she was one of the nicest people I think you could buy fish from. Does anyone else remember when this was a monster?
This is still a monster fish channel. There's just Skylar with her betas.
Okay, no, if you think about it, I like my miniatures, and betas are pretty much just miniature monster fish.
Right. They're still mean.
Demons.
Pound per pound, they are mean as shit.
Yeah, pound per pound. I don't know.
If you had a 3-foot beta, he would destroy.
That would be okay. Would you go into the pool if there was a 3-foot beta?
Yes, I would, with a mirror. Because he'd come near me, I'd put a mirror up.
Okay, no mirror. Would you go into a pool with it? Yeah. That's scary. Can you overstock betas to disperse aggression?
No, not males. similar to the way
No,
it's
males
done
you
with
can't
cichlids.
even put two together.
She can have a sorority of females in a big 55, like 20 females in there, 30 females, and that's fine. The males have to be kept separate in each tank with a divider, like a piece of paper between each tank so they don't see each other. And then every day you take that paper out and let
Like
them
an
flare
hour.
up, because when they flare up, they start, getting their attitude and all that, and then their colors
It gives them exercise. Beta gym.
it gives them their colors start coming out. So if
It
you want
does.
more colors from your betas, let them flare up, and you close that down. You open the next one, and they flare up there. You close it down, open the next one. So male betas cannot be kept together.
Oh, we'll start.
I mean, you can in like a 50,000 gallon tank that's 1 foot deep. They'll each section off their own area, but you can't in a 55 gallon, 100-ton, 25 gallon. They will kill each other.
What I found works the best with the female sororities is what I just did. I added just a ton of structure. I put in a bunch of tannins. I added a ton of Indian almond leaves. And I've got like 20, 25 female betas in a 40
How come
gallon.
nobody,
Willstar. Hi, Willstar.
no. He needs to be,
He hasn't come visit us.
oh, he says neon tetras will be featured next on this
Yeah,
show.
he's making a joke because of my fucking
He
betas.
needs to be, I forget what the word is.
I'll time him out.
Uh,
Here, I'll time him out.
here, let me ask you this, Will Star. How come you don't come over no more?
Yeah, we'll let him
Answer me that.
Otherwise, he gets timed out.
Ashley Smith says size always matters.
Aw, Jim said, "Say, Skylar, I was really impressed with the setup you put together. Thank you, Jim. I thought you weren't. You didn't really seem that happy when you saw it. That was sad.
Aw.
I thought he didn't like it. That makes me happy knowing he
Unfiltered Fish Keeper says, still waiting for my storage fridge. Called me Richard.
doesn't.
Well, remind me of the two stories you wanted to hear.
There's a couple questions I didn't see. There's one that said, I've seen people keep male and females together, but it was in a big tank. Yeah, you can, just fine. It really depends on the male, honestly. Like, I had one male beta, and that was
No, he bred with the
was
female.
the hog daddy.
Then he wanted to kill her.
No. This was the hog. Remember that one beta I was telling you? It was like, what? He's making all the females drop their eggs. I mean, like, he's not going after any of them. Like, all of them are dropping their eggs, but he's the one that, like, he got old, and now he's getting, like, his fins are getting a little bit clamped. I've tried everything. There's nothing I can do. But anyway, he was
Too
like
much drama.
he was the hog daddy, right, of fucking beta males. Like, he was just like, every single female beta I put in that tank, he got to lay eggs. He was just like a daddy. He was a daddy beta. And he got them all.
So if you were a female beta, you'd call him.
Hell yeah! Yeah. Apparently he knows how to
You know
work
your
it.
daddy's on here, right?
I don't care. But that beta, like, he knew it all.
Okay, guys, look, Mike says, Ohio Fish Rescue, are there any large fish you can put with smaller fish that won't eat them, other than sucker mouth types? I tell you what, we have 3 and 4 foot fish in with the cichlids in the pool, and they don't eat them. Every once in a while, one will get picked off, but because we feed them big chunks of fillet, they'd rather sit still and be handed food than chase these little fish around. Now, if we starved them, they would all eat the cichlids. Trust me. So people are like, I don't understand how they don't eat the cichlids in there.
Wait, you missed Jerry's comment. Lights are off and fish are resting. I pissed in Big Rich's pool. My day is done. Thanks, my favorite friend.
Damn it, Jerry! He pissed in my pool.
That's what he said. And then
What the
Beth
hell?
said, Jerry, are you cycling the pool? I missed that comment. That's fucking hilarious. Willstar says, I'm coming very soon. Now that responsibilities are lessened on me. What?
He was watching both his grandkids,
Oh, okay.
so he couldn't get away.
What the hell? Fuck off, computer.
Can you do me a favor?
What do you want now? Richard? Give me a goddamn second.
I'm asking you if you can fill this class.
I said,
That's all.
Richard, give me a goddamn second.
Just asking.
I said, give me a goddamn second.
You're awful mean.
It's not mean. I said, give me a goddamn
Someone that cares
second.
about me would be like, sure, I will do that for you.
But, no, I just
You're like, give me a goddamn second.
I just bought you 3 geophagus. Shut up.
Oh, you bought me something, so now I must kiss your ass. For how long? Can you hand me the bottle at least?
Mm-hmm. Can you make me a shot at least?
Oh my God. Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I'm reading comments. GG.
Okay, guys. Quarter cup vodka.
No, what?
This. Can you give me the crush, please?
I'm gonna have to get you the water too. Are you trying? Will you get yourself the water?
No, take this cup. There you go. Thank you. She's. You can only ask her for so many things because she has a limit that she'll put up with. You know what? I found out that you're a joy to live with now that other people are gone. So let me be. Jerry with his Johnson in one hand and scaring you by waving, "Hey, Rich, pissing in the pool." That better never happen. I'm telling you. Here, come on.
It was a hat.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Here's your shot.
Here. Thank you. Appreciate that very
Ashley
much.
Smith says, "How long is she going to use that?"
What's my excuse?
I just bought you some Geophagus.
Forever.
Forever.
Forever's the answer. What?
No, Mr. Skippity Doodah. Next, you're going to ask her to make you a sandwich. If I was dating her, then yes. If I was protecting her, then yes. If I was looking out after her, then yes. She gets to live here, and she actually works around here. So she's her own person. But,
Wait, what's the question?
next, you're going to ask her to make you a sandwich.
I know it's better than that. I'm not very good at cooking. The best I've ever made, this is the thing that he's like the best I made him, was microwaved potatoes. And then
That was awesome.
You love the microwave. They
Yeah.
are good, aren't they, though? We gotta do that again. I'm feeling naughty.
O.G. Foster. I said nice things about you. Now get me a sandwich, woman.
Nice things about you. Now make me some food, goddammit.
If I asked you, you would probably make me a sandwich.
If I asked you to make me pasta, you would probably make me pasta.
I would. I always cook for you.
And I would want to make you a sandwich if you asked for one.
There you go. Now drink your shot.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
You like that answer?
Yeah. Another one. Jerry peed in the pool.
I let you experience sour Skittles this week, and you liked them.
Yeah.
Forget what were we doing?
Okay, let me explain this. You know, women are like, get your man a sandwich. Oh, hell no, I won't do that for my man, blah, 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 this and that. Listen to this. Okay? And this was on TV. I got it from there. If I take you out on a date, someone says something slick, you want me to smack in the mouth. Yeah. If I take you out on a date, you want me to open the car door for you. Yeah. If we go on a date and we go to a restaurant, you want me to pay. Yeah. So basically, when we get home, make daddy a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's easy. It don't cost you nothing. Make daddy a sandwich because he does so much for you. That's fact, and it should be, do for each other, be good to each other. That's all.
Ashley Smith said, Why do you think a sandwich is cooking? I'm saying, Ashley, for me, a sandwich is cooking. I'm not very good with the ratios. Is that not true, though?
See, Ashley gets it. If my husband wants a sandwich, I'd make him one. He'd make me one as well. Of course.
Rich, if I was like, make me a box pasta, would you make me a box pasta?
Huh.
There you go, then. I'd make you a sandwich.
No, you would.
We don't have any sandwich materials. We have to go shopping soon. It's not
Will Star says, Rich, what's the chances of turning the 1,000-gallon into a saltwater reef tank? There's no chance of that.
Okay, tell Ashley Smith. Ashley Smith says it's one piece of ham, maybe 2 in 1, cheese and toppings. Tell Ashley Smith that I try and I still fail. You'll tell me what to
Okay,
do,
Ashley,
and it still
here's
doesn't
the
go
thing.
well.
You take the bread that they like, whether it be Italian or, she's Jewish, so she likes the rye bread, this and that, whatever. You take the bread, you take your toppings you put on there, like mayonnaise or 1,000 ounce, whatever you want, and then you take the meat. You don't just slap 2 pieces of meat on there thin. You roll them up, okay? And you put them on their long ways.
You can tell
And
me that.
shush, woman, I'm talking.
Richard!
I am a man, you will listen.
I'm a woman. You won't listen to me.
So anyways, you roll them up and you put them long ways. And now it makes the sandwich thicker. So you got 3 pieces of ham rolled up. Then you take a piece of cheese, put over that. Then you take your salami and put over that. You take your lettuce and your tomato and put over that. And then mayonnaise on the top. And you put that together. And you cut it in half at a bias. And you hand it to someone you care about because you just put a lot of love into that sandwich. And they enjoy it, I don't make Skylar sandwiches because she takes 1 bite, leaves it sit in her room on her headboard for 3 weeks, and then throws it away.
That's not true. I've been eating everything.
Liar.
Except for one last bite. I told you I don't like the last bite of anything.
Liar.
But I like the last bite of all your
You just
food.
had pastrami the whole day and then threw it away at the end of the night.
There's only 1 bite left, though. I hate the last bite. I like all the
It
last
was
bite.
a handful.
Listen, no, it was not. It was the stuff that fell out. There was only 1 bite of apple.
And I tried throwing it away during the day, and you're like, no, don't take that. I'm going to still eat that.
Yeah, but then it looked gross.
What I'm saying.
But I like the last bite of all
You
your
made me
food.
save it, and then you wouldn't eat it, and then I
take
threw it
the
away
last
anyway.
bite of all your food.
No, you take a bite of my food because you're like, can I have a taste of your food? Don't turn this around on me. I'm nice enough to cut you a corner and give you a piece of my food.
Saying I'm nice enough to where, I don't like the last bite of my food, so I take the last bite of your food.
Don't turn things around.
No, that's not even turning things around. That makes it look worse on me, Rich.
Everything I eat, you're like, oh, do you want some Arby's? No. I get Arby's, and you're like, oh, did you get curly fries? Can I have one? Can I have a taste of your sandwich? I have to cut you off a piece of my sandwich, give you half my curly fries, because you didn't order nothing that I offered to order you.
Now you know just to order me something.
I can't win. I can't win. I can't win.
Mayo is not gross, Ashley Smith. Mayo is the best. I love. Rich gets disgusted with me and my mayonnaise.
No, I don't. I love mayo.
That's not. You love mayo?
Yeah.
You love that creamy white liquid?
Stop turning into something it's not. Stop it.
It's creamy white
I'm
liquid.
going to call your father. Stop it.
Call my dad. Here, I'll call my dad for you. Hear about this. A conversation with my dad. What do you guys want to ask him?
Wait. I stuck up for Skylar the other day, and someone said she likes poop sandwiches, and I said she don't like bread. You love bread.
Yeah, I do like bread a lot.
So you like your poop sandwiches?
I'm going to show this.
That was from Aggressive Fish
Yeah.
Lovers. Thank you. OBG Foster says, my answer is, are your legs broken? Oh, by the way, I'm still sitting. Get up and make your
What
man a
is going-
sandwich. That's so funny.
What's all these
Ashley
things coming
Smith says,
over?
if my husband wants a sandwich, I'd make him one. He'd make me one as well.
Yeah, that's how you are. I've already read all these, Rich.
Backyard boats. Ashley, for me, a sandwich, I'd make him. He'd make me as well. Yeah. There's cooking. I'm not very good
I already
with the
read
ratios.
this a long time ago. Long
shut
time
up.
ago, Richard.
You shut up. Let me advance forward through here. Oh, Will Star got hidden by Sue.
Oh no, you shouldn't have hidden that. I can make my own sandwich, but when it's time for some star time, she better be down. Damn right, Will Star. Let's drink to that, Rich.
I don't want no girl to be down for star time. They better be down for rich time. I'm 60. I can't be chasing girls no more.
Sebastian says he's gonna try what I make.
She makes life hard. Try it.
Oh, aggressive fish lovers. You jackass. It's funny though. I'm just messing with
What'd
you.
he say?
I didn't know Skylar was Jewish. That's why I can't get a word in. LOL, just
Right.
fucking don't hate me.
Dude, that's why I can't get a word in. She's the beast from the east. She
Yeah,
claims
started calling me the beast from the east.
she's Jewish, so she's from the east, right? And she is the goddamn devil. So
And then
she is the beast
I
from
was-
the east.
I was going into like the pool or something.
Wait, her father knows it too.
I was going into like the pool or something, and I was wearing a bikini, and you saw how hairy my back was too, and you lost your mind.
I couldn't believe her back was so hairy.
I have very.
She
hairy
got more
back.
hair on her back than I do.
Rich, you have no hair on your back.
Yeah, I got no hair on my chest. Look at this. There's no hair on my chest.
Yeah, there's some right there.
A little bit. A little tiny bit that just started as I hit 55. I've been Cherokee all my life. I've had no hair. Look at my legs. There's no hair there. You know, if I was to shave my legs, it'd last 3 months.
Aren't you native people supposed to be hairy?
No.
Unless the Easterners are.
You Easterners are woolly mammoths. What the fuck?
Keeps me warm in the winter. Well, why was Will Star hidden by Sue-Ann? Sue-Ann! Can we see her hairy back? Was one comment.
She come out and told me the story about how
Sebastian.
she can't shave her own back. I'm like, you shave your back? What the fuck?
Rich helped me shave my back.
I did help her one time, and I was like, never again. It's
I
no.
went. Lauren says, "What does Big Rich shave his legs? No, his legs. Just...
No. I just know that my children have hairier legs than me, and so did the mailman.
Harley-
That's all I'm saying.
Harley Jem said Neanderthal hairy people.
Neanderthal, yeah. You are,
Wait,
dude, you
here.
are like a Neanderthal.
You could. I really don't care. You could pull down here, pull down the back of my, like the top down, so you can show them. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Can you see it?
Look at this. She's got like a landing strip pointing down on her back.
I really don't care anymore. Sue-Ann suspects that's not the real Will. Profile pics don't match. Most Europeans have Neanderthal DNA. I have actually exceptionally high Neanderthal DNA. Did you know that, Richard?
No.
Would that explain a few things?
Oh, yeah.
It's like higher than like 95% of like 23andMe people.
It would make sense. You're a Neanderthal.
Oh, I hurt
You
myself.
hit the table
That
first.
is like point.
You're a Neanderthal. You hit the
That
table.
settles it. Willstar says it was him, just his secondary commenting channel.
It's
Yeah, guys, I'm
it's
a
okay,
Neanderthal.
Sue Ann. We believe in Will Star. He's a friend of ours.
I'm a Neanderthal. I have a laser like hair removal thing. I've been trying to get like somebody
And
here.
it broke
No, it's not.
the first 7 minutes it worked on you.
No, my
It said, fuck this.
no, my laser hair removal thing.
Yes, it did.
No, I need help with it. You won't help me with it.
Why would I help? I don't want to start a fire.
I'd rather Jerry not do it. I'd rather it be you. I
don't want to start a fire on your back.
It feels really good though.
A fire on your back?
Yeah. No, you have to shave your back before you do it. You have to be
Oh my
like raw.
goodness.
All this hair talk is really ruining my sandwich. Some of these people. Hey, whatever happened to Jens Carlson? He'd usually chime in with these fun comments.
She's right here. Dreadlocks on your back.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a good Jens Carlson comment.
Sebastian says this is the closest we get to a strip tease.
You guys have seen me in a bikini. What the hell?
Skylar, what does your rib tattoo say?
It says fear no evil.
Fear no evil. Sue Ann
Even
says,
though, hey, you know where it's from?
just
Rich, it's from
looking out a lot of trolls.
It's actually from a Bible quote. Even though I walk through the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, for you are one with me.
Right.
So I have fear no evil on me, because I like that quote a lot.
Okay.
It just looks cool in Chinese. That's why I have it on my side in Chinese.
So let me ask you a question.
What?
If me and you were dating, would you put my name on your body?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. So how many guys have you dated already? How many guys' names do you have on your body?
0.
So why would I be your first name?
Richard.
What? I'm asking you, if I was to date you, would you put my name on your body?
I said yes.
Okay, why? Because I don't believe in that at all.
I already have tattoos. Why
What if we don't get along? 6 months later, we don't get along and we're not together.
I've been with you for 2 fucking years. I've known you for 5 years, Richard.
We're not dating. But 2 years,
Richard.
you saw a lot go down.
Richard.
A lot of arguing.
Richard, just stop.
So I'm asking you, why would you put my name on your body and not any guy that you've dated already?
Don't push things, Richard.
Okay, out of the 790 guys you've dated,
I dated like 3 guys.
okay, how come they don't have their name on your body? You've got a
They
bunch of
never asked?
tattoos. Oh, because they never asked. Seriously, is that it?
No.
Why?
No, I didn't date any of them that one.
You weren't that serious then?
Yeah.
I didn't ask you if we'd be serious. I asked if I dated you. Why would you put my name on your body?
Just shut the fuck up, Richard. Because it would say dick pretty much. Because Richard
What?
means dick.
I heard mood say dick. That's all I heard.
Because Richard means dick, and that would be funny.
Because Richard, dick is short for Richard, that's why you would do it?
Yes.
Wow.
And you let me put a bun in your hair.
Aggressive
So
Fish
fuck
Lover
off.
says she's already got the appointment booked, big guy. No, she won't date me.
No, he meant for tattoos. Oh, Lauren said Danielson wax on my back. Wax off. Actually, you said you would wax my back up because you want to inflict pain on me how I've inflicted pain on you.
Okay, remember the Chinese guy, wax on, wax off? This would be more like woolly mammoth off.
No, but you said, I was like, okay, because you've asked me to pop a couple pimples for you, and I have caused you so much
Stop
pain.
it. I did not. I did not.
Like on your neck.
Yeah, you went after me, and I was like, fine. And I
And
can't see it.
I caused you extreme pain.
Yes, I won't let you do it no more.
And I
So
told
stop.
you could wax my back, and you said yes, absolutely.
Oh, I'm thinking the strips of paper,
You know, that's
the
what I'm
wax,
thinking.
and I
Yes.
rip off.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I'll do that
Yes, that's
for
exactly
free. I won't charge you
That's
nothing.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I won't charge you nothing.
I know you would love to do it. That's what I'm
I
saying.
would love to do it.
Would you be happy to do that and cause me to go, ow?
Sue Ann says, how do you get dick out of Richard? Get him drunk. No, Richard is a name that Dick is short for. Richard
Just
Nixon,
making a joke.
Dick Nixon, okay? It is Richard, or Dick is short for Richard. That's I don't know how you get it out of it, but it's always been that way. So
Richard?
Dick Nixon, that's Richard Nixon.
Sue Ann said you can't. Or
Harley Jem says, pull the
One
suit.
second.
No. Sue Ann says, how do you get Dick out of Richard? And Sue Ann says, or Harley Jem says, pull the zipper, Sue Ann.
I have one question to answer. OBG says you can't be buried at an Orthodox cemetery. Not true. Not true at all. Actually, you can be buried at an Orthodox cemetery, but you do have to get, like, during when they're, like, embalming your body, they do cut your tattoos out. So as long as I get my tattoos cut out, I'll be
You
fine.
got like 30 now.
I have, like, 11.
Bullshit, you got 12 on your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
7,
9,
8,
9,
9. Okay.
10, 11.
Okay. Looks like a lot more. That's a lot of skin to cut off somebody.
But they can cut it up, they sew it up, and you can get buried at an Orthodox.
Jew.
Yeah, you can be buried. That's
Why
why
would
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna.
be a Jew?
I'm being buried at a Jewish. I'm gonna be buried where all my family
You're a
is.
Jew.
Yeah, at a Jewish place, an Orthodox Jewish place. That's what you said.
Why would you want to be a Jew? They're cheap as fuck.
Good.
They're bastards.
Good.
Cheap bastards.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, shit. Why you gotta hit me? I'm kidding with you.
Because you deserve it, Richard.
Could call me Dick.
Deserve it, you big Richard. He's calling you a big dick. Actually, you enjoy it, little Richard.
Why would you call me that? Stop it.
Little Richard.
You've never seen it. You shut your mouth. My girl Tracy in there is laying right there. She'll wake up and tell you.
No, she'll wake up and be on my side.
She will not.
Oh, hell yeah, she will. I've been changing her diaper.
Jen, too short. That's not cool. Not cool at all.
OPG said, would you pay to inflict pain? Rich would pay to inflict pain on your back. Yeah, you would.
I would.
Surprised there's not any funnier comments. We've given them a lot of,
Depth charge calls me Little Richard now. Screw you, Skylar. That did not need to be started. Little Richard. Now let's go with the acronym. Little Dick. All right?
What about
It's
Little
not
Richie?
cool.
It sounds like a rapper.
No. That's Jerry.
That's your.
What do you think
Can I
sounds...
make one comment side about peeing in your pool over the mullet?
Uh-huh.
And they were, man, it's damn dangerous to pee. I've been teaching Big Mike how to jump for hot dogs. You ain't peeing in that pool.
You pull out your hot dog, Big Mike will jump up and get it.
That's about it. It already got Joshua's. I told you about Dark Star kissing the back of my hand.
No.
That big alligator gar.
Okay.
Yeah, I was putting the siphon hose in the pond. I reach in there and she kissed the back, side of her mouth, rubbing along the back of my hand.
Really?
Their heads.
That's just a little teaser to see if you taste like food.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Good thing you did.
Yeah, good thing I didn't. Her head's 10 times the size of my hand. Anyway, I appreciated it. Good night, all.
Good night.
Bye, Jerry. Sebastian's calling you a little dicky now. And then
Sebastian,
Jerry's seen Rich's hog.
I just want you to know. Here, come here. Look at this. Watch this. I'm closer to Skylar than you are. Ah! Why you gotta hit me?
You deserve it sometimes.
Oh my goodness. What do you want to cook for dinner?
Sleep.
No, what do you want me to cook?
You're gonna cook? I don't have to do any work.
No. What kind of pasta?
Buttered noodles.
Just buttered noodles? Parmesan?
Yeah, Parmesan.
Okay,
Just buttered noodles with Parmesan.
I can do that.
Where's that shit hidden?
Jen says, don't pee in the pool, Jerry.
Where's Jennings Carlson's racy comments? Remember he used to always post shit that would piss us off a little bit sometimes, and some of the stuff would be really funny. It's almost 8:30. You want to cut it off at 8:30 and call it a night?
Sure.
I'm tired, Rich. I went out all day. I was playing on the park today. I played at the park with the kid. My friends came and I went to the dollhouse store with them. They brought their kid with them. So I played at the playground with the kid.
She's a sweetheart.
Who?
Their kid.
Yeah. Oh, she's
Very
being
nice.
a little fucking brat there, though.
Really?
Right,
Oh, why?
I'll tell you later.
No,
I don't know
tell
if
me
they
now.
watched this. No, she was like, she kept crying, saying she wanted to stay. I want to stay. I want to stay. They let her stay a
Okay.
little bit longer, and then they bought her things anyways.
So push her on the swing longer. Push her down the side more.
She can go on the sweater set. Skylar does.
You're like, fuck
Rich
that
wears
kid?
thongs. Yes, Rich
No,
wears thongs.
you were like, fuck that kid?
Oh no, I was playing with her. She actually I take all this back because she shared with me some.
Scott White says, Skylar, does Rich wear thongs?
Yes.
For one,
Yes.
Skylar will never know if I wear
Yes,
thongs.
you wear thongs.
I do not.
Yes, you do. I know.
How the fuck would you know?
Because you take mine.
You are a liar. I wear boxer briefs when I go in the pool,
He wears tidy
and I wear
whities.
tidy whities the rest of the time. So yeah, she don't
And
know.
I
shit.
know because I do your laundry. You wear tidy whities
Yeah.
all the time.
Right.
Where's my dad at? Why'd he stop watching?
Oh, come.
I'll see if I'll get him to here. Ask them if they want to ask my dad any questions.
Anybody got questions for her dad? Like, why would you raise her like that or anything?
Call my mom. What the hell, Lester? I'll call my mom instead.
Yeah, Skylar does the laundry here. Sue Ann says, Rich, are you in depth charges closet? Yeah, I guess he wears tidy whities too.
Yeah, it's on the phone. Did she make it all up being an expert with horses? No. Also, OPG, I meant to message your friend back, but I looked up how. Lester?
Hey, I'm on the phone. What do you need?
Call back when you're off the phone.
Yeah, call back.
Okay.
How long is it going to be?
Just, he said okay.
He's got the Skylar in him. I guess I got the Lester in him.
He's got a touch of the tism.
A little bit. No, I meant to message your one friend back. The horse place is like almost an hour away from here.
Yeah, the job that somebody offered.
Yeah, I only get I don't get good gas mileage. He'll be back on here soon. No, I'll call him back again.
Has Skylar ever skinny dipped in the pool?
Probably.
No, you have not.
I think I have. No, yes, I have.
That's a lie.
Yes, I have.
I have never seen you naked. That's a lie.
Your fault.
My fault. You have not skinny dipped in the pool.
Yes, I have.
No, you went from the hot tub to the pool and back to the hot tub. Always wearing a bikini.
Not when you weren't around.
What? You've gone in my pool naked?
Yeah, of course.
Why? What the fuck? I'm just finding out about this now? Why would you do that?
Why not?
Oh my God, okay. Okay. Wow.
Mr. Skippy to do that? Was she a cute baby? And if so, what happened?
If you were a cute baby, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh my God, what happened?
I wasn't a cute baby. I was born like 2 months
Wow.
premature.
Wow.
That was kind of mean, though.
That was kind of mean.
Yesterday, I saw Jerry grab a pair of female panties out of the laundry room. He asked me if I wanted him to try them on. I was afraid to say anything.
Gina Ewing says, Rich, how do you make the butter noodles with parm? Take anything like your twisted noodles or any of your
Farfalle.
okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Farfalle. Farfalle.
Any noodles you like that has a lot of meat to it. Let them, I use the big egg noodles, spiral noodles. And I put them in there and I cook them. And then after, they're cooked, you drain the water and you put a stick of butter on them. And then you coat them with Parmesan and you stir them up. Put some salt on there and they're good Parmesan noodles.
Let me explain it because I'm the pasta god. I'm the pasta goddess over here.
Whatever.
Alright, so what I do is I heat up the farfalle, or I get, which is the bow tie. Or I
Oh,
do some
she likes the
rigatoni,
bow tie noodles.
Or the rigatoni, that's the farfalle. Farfalle, however the fuck you pronounce it.
Falafel.
I don't know. And fuck, where'd the goddamn chat go? And then, I do it a little bit. I do it 2 minutes extra. After that, I'll take them out. I put them in the butter and I stir them around to get all the butter in there. And then you put the Parmesan on, mix the Parmesan in.
You don't do the salt.
Because I don't like adding extra shit that you don't need into there.
The salt makes the Parmesan really pop.
Do I like red hots or juicy jumbos, Rich?
I don't know.
I think that's a
Ask
sexual
your boyfriend.
innuendo. Do I like red hots or
Scott
juicy
White
jumbos?
says Little Dicky. Who's he talking to? Does Scott like red hots or blah blah blah?
Sebastian said eat some pee-pee. I don't know why that was hidden.
That's pizza.
I know. That's why I unhid it. I heard that. I watched your live stream. I'm really tired though. My dad doesn't answer. It's time to call him night. Unless you want to keep going.
No, it's 8:29. We can stop at 8:30.
Unless anybody has some seriously important questions. I want to see Skylar go skinny dipping.
Would you?
If the price is right, fuck.
Oh, so we figured out what you are and how much it costs now.
Farfalle, so I did pronounce it properly.
What?
If somebody was like $100 to see you naked swimming in a pool, like you know,
You'd show somebody yourself naked.
hell yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. I will every $100. I will give her 50, and boom, I will make money on every swimming session she has. What the fuck?
Wait. How much the skinny dip? $100.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. This is my one and only night to get away and enjoy myself. And tonight, it was fun. You know,
Yes.
I had a fun time. So thank you guys. I appreciate you hanging out here. Appreciate you letting me come into your living room and hang out with you guys. So, you know, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, you know, it's time. It's over with. We got to go. And it's,
As always.
as always, stay fishy, my friends.
No, I don't think you accepted that.
I got to find this.
Yeah.
And then do this. And then end stream. And then I got to do this.